What up, though? It's the word. You see the title. Let's talk about it. But do me a favor, hit that like button for me. And if you know, hit the subscribe. It's free to you, but it means a lot to me. What up, Queen? Chillin', man. I'm truly blessed, man. Hey, um, yeah, I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. My family blessed. We covered by the ancestors. You know, life things happen so quick, and yeah, man. My niece had to get emergency surgery today, and everything happened so quick. You know, you think it's one simple thing and turn to something huge. But what up, though, Aim? I appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you coming through. You know, think it's something little, but it turned to something big. But like I said, good things happen to good people. Happen for good people. Always put positive energy out. But my little niece, she had to get craniotomy today. And the crazy thing is, the same doctor that put my son in was able to do her surgery. So that's a blessing. But yeah, I'm just up here talking for me. I wasn't even gonna do a show tonight. My head been crazy all day, but my niece school, so I didn't not doing what I plan on doing, but figured I'd come on here and talk. What up, realist? Appreciate you, bro. Y'all figure I come through and talk, but congratulations to LeBron. Um, I appreciate that, and congratulations to LeBron. I ain't a big LeBron fan, but I ain't no hater neither. What that man did in his career, what he accomplished is magnificent. Um, congratulations to him. I thought it was kind of disrespectful though they stopped the game to celebrate. What up? Hey, hit the link, bro. Hit the link, bro. I want to holler at you for a minute, bro. I want to ask you something. Yeah, hit the link, Nishan. I seen something, bro. I wonder if you seen the same thing. But yeah, congratulations to LeBron. What he did was, I just thought it was disrespectful. That okay, all right, whatever you can, bro. Um, yeah, what he did. I mean, I just thought it was disrespectful that they stopped the game. I mean, with the momentum going, I would have wanted, kept going. You know, they had started building up momentum, and now it look like they gonna lose. I just turned it off. No, man, you know what, bro? Like I played sports my whole life, and he just don't get that. Like I said, he a great player, man. I mean, freak of nature, honestly. I mean, imagine if he had like Kobe or Jordan mentality, he would have been broke that record, bro. He would have been broke it. Yeah, I mean, he trying to be the logo. He probably is be the logo eventually. What up, Queen? The whole damn thing. Appreciate you coming through. But yeah, speaking about sports, I was just looking at their team, right? And playing sports your whole life, you understand that just because you got a bunch of good people, a bunch of good players, that don't automatically give you the win. It's not about how good the individual player is. It's about how the individual player complement the rest of the team. You know, and life is the same way. When you come together as people, it ain't about how smart a person is, how strong a person is. When you come together as a group, it's about how you complement each other to get the job done, to accomplish the mission. So just dealing with in life in general, like whatever I did, I always, if it was business on the street, I always realized that people who played sports or had like a military background, we always work together better because what we were trying to accomplish before our own selfish needs. Yeah, I mean, I think sports is a great example of that. Because you look at the Lakers, Westbrook, LeBron, Anthony Davis, you would think they'd be more successful than what they are because of the individual accomplishments. But then you look at a team like the '04 Pistons, when they came together, a bunch of really no name players, but they just complemented each other well. Rasheed was the man. I remember that too, man. Detroit was hype. Detroit was hype, bro, when they won that. Man, that was there's a little park called Belle Isle. I remember the night they won that, we all went to Belle Isle. We had the park jumping, and it's kind of dope because you got to go over a bridge. It's like a little island. You go over a bridge, and you're on the island, and there's a strip on there. And, we used to just park and party all night. We was there till about 5 in the morning, just hype. But yeah, I mean, even in real life, when you come together, like working on a job, or even like working together on this app, generally people with some type of background, when they had to come together with people to accomplish a goal, usually mesh well together. When you're in a group, it's no longer about individuality. It's more about what's better for that group. So and I think sports is a good example of that. What's wrong, Buck? Oh, let me switch over to my phone. My son done woke up again. He always do this. As soon as I get into a build and the wife knocked out. But yeah, I was just watching that Jay Prince interview with $1 million worth of game. And I don't even know how I feel about that. Stuff is weird. People weird, man. People are weird. Let me switch this over real quick. Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad. Can I mute that mic? Okay, there we go. Yeah, that one was weird, bro. I'm like, not only he kind of, I don't know, bro. That made me feel like, I don't know, bro. I felt like he was setting them up, and then I'm like, bro, why are you talking like you Jay Prince, bro? I mean, why you talking like that about all this? And then the way he was directing people, bro, I was like, I don't know, man. I just felt awkward about it. I felt like, and then when he was like, I'm gonna leave all the information. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna just leave all the information right here with you. Like, nah, man, I don't, like, they looked so uncomfortable, bro. They looked so uncomfortable. I'm sitting there like, this is like it felt like a rat bully, bro. Yeah, man. Like, fucking shit. That was some straight. I was sitting there like, this shit getting weirder and weirder, bro. Shit getting weirder and weirder. The whole situation. Uh, I mean, if it went down like that, I mean, shit, I wasn't there, so if it went down like that, I'm like, is you even supposed to be? I don't know, bro. But see, and then so I mean, you seeing people like that. You seeing people like that who were just there, but then um we look at these young boys who really don't understand what they're getting into, and then when they get in trouble, they flip. Like who they learning from? But even in that, like I said, I don't promote street shit anyway. I don't promote. But when you do it, or if you done it, you understand it's just certain things, certain ways you gotta be. You gotta be smooth. Bro, how the hell did you wake up? You gotta be smooth. But that just shows it ain't it's no loyalty amongst thieves. It is what it is. That should be a good example of why people shouldn't even indulge in that shit. Shouldn't even get into it. Because even people like Jay Prince, they do things like that. They make funny like that. So I mean that was weird to me. That was weird. So, yeah. And see, I didn't even know. I thought it was more Quavo and Offset. I didn't know Takeoff was. Takeoff always was the. To me, he was the best lyricist out of all of them. I mean, he to me he was the best lyricist out of all of them. The other like Quavo, just like the hype man. Takeoff more. He was more the gutter one, but when it came to lyrics, it was more. I thought it was more Takeoff, but I thought it was Quavo and Offset into it. I didn't know Takeoff was into it. Nah, nobody ends, bro. Nobody wins at the end of the day, and that's what I try to, and that's why I like Build Bro because, like, I spoke a little bit on that last night. Then, when I listened to Nation earlier, he was saying something. He was saying the same thing, but in a different way, and that's what I appreciate about us collectively. Like, we all like minded. We all been through shit, know how it is. We tell our perspective, and what I might say might not resonate with somebody, but what you say really might reach somebody. What they shine say might reach somebody. So as long as we, pumping that message out and being positive with it, we're good. We can reach them. If there's a bunch of us saying the same thing, in our own different ways, eventually they'll hear it. Because don't nobody win in that shit. Funeral homes win. That's who win. Damn funeral homes, bro. I thought about that one day, like, and that's fucked up too. I mean, honestly, like I thought about that, like living in the hood. Like, if I own a funeral home, you know how much money I make. After you've been to so many funerals, you start thinking of. I mean, if you hustler, if your brain work like that, when you see an opportunity, and it's fucked up to say, but I really thought about that. Went to one of my boys' funerals, and I asked the dude, like, y'all be making cake, don't y'all? He like, yeah, we've been doing this. I'm like, how can you do it? He was like, it's a job, it's a business. And I thought about it like, bro, I can't get. All right, hold on, bro.
Yo, what's good with
What up, bro? You hear me?
you? Yeah, I can hear you. What's up, baby?
Bro, I was thinking, like, did you see that Jay Prince interview, man?
The who?
The Jay Prince on that $1 million worth of
Oh
game.
yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I spoke about that too earlier, bro.
Man, that shit was weird, man. That shit was fucking weird.
What's your thoughts on it?
Man, Jay Prince, he ain't what I thought he was. I thought he was, bro. I
You
think
thought he was what?
I just thought he was like one of them old school gangsters. But he talking too much, man.
Yeah. Oh, I got you. You thought he stood on structure and principle. It moved a certain way, but he loosed like you ain't think. I got you. Me too. I thought that too.
Cause now I'm thinking like cause I only really heard I don't know him. I don't even know nobody who know him. You just hear stories.
Mm-hmm.
And then after but then,
within the last 2 years, you start hearing different stories, and now you watching his actions, and it's like, okay, maybe you the second version and not the first version.
Yeah, one point in time for some years, right? All the Texas artists, if they ain't signed with him, he had it almost like some extortion shit. Whereas though, if the Texas artists coming out of Texas don't sign with him, he'll try blackball your music or blackball you from moving forward or cause you problems and all type shit. Feel me?
And see, that's why I'm gonna tell you, and that's what I'm saying. So like, when you get old, I mean, even and the OGs get older, they do start moving different, but it's like that stigma gone, that
Mm-hmm.
that that allure of I mean, I'm hearing stories about pig farms and people, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
fuck with this dude. Now it's like, and then you know how these young boys is, they don't care about a name no more.
Yeah, that shit about your name, it don't mean nothing no more. That's why in our hoods, a lot of dudes that got arrested in the '90s and in indictments or for bodies and coming home now, they be home for a year and then get killed by one of the little young niggas. And it's something about a young nigga, cause I got a whole lot of little crazy little niggas in my family between the ages of 15 and 19, and they be telling me that it's like unlocking a badge on the game when a young nigga smoke a old head. They used to have rap back in the day. It's like a special badge or some shit, figure of speech. So they be waiting for one of them old heads that used to run shit in the '90s. The same old heads that used to fuck one of their mothers or grew up with their mothers and fathers. They be waiting for them to get out of line so they can send them to Jesus.
And see, that's why I tell people like this, like you said earlier, there ain't no pension plan in this, bro.
Oh,
And it's so crazy, bro. I was talking that, I don't know if you caught my live last night. And then when I was listening to you today, I'm like, the vibe, bro. That wavelength. Like we were saying similar things, but we said it different. But
yeah, because we like minded. We
yeah,
operate on the same signal and shit vibration.
and see, that's why I was like, yeah, I fucks with bro. I fucks with bro. I was like, damn, I want to do a bill with him. Especially, I wanted to do a series like, because I got like some of my family, they older now, they
Hmm.
different things, and I wanted to bring some of them up and talk about, leaving the street behind, finding a job or a career, you know. And I think that,
Hmm.
like you said, we got to make it cool, bro. We got to make the street shit obsolete, and the only way we can do it is replace it with something else.
Yeah, we gotta reverse course. So like with my sons and my nephews and little cousins, I'll be having them out with me sometime or invite them over here. That be all the noise y'all might hear in the background sometime. And I sit and talk with them, and I try to make joining gangs and toting guns. That's the new whack. The
Yeah,
new wave is, sitting here letting us learning together about stocks and bonds and trading and learning about the tech field and shit like that. We be downstairs on a big TV looking at documentaries about Silicon Valley and all type of shit. And then every now and then, like I told you, I put all them in the car one time and took them out to the Hamptons, where all the rich people at the end of Long Island and shit, and let them see all the mansions and yachts in the water and shit like that, and let them know like y'all can have this, you know.
and that's what they need to see. They need to know things like that are attainable. Because until like when I first got real estate, bro, you know what made me go hard in real estate?
Well,
My broker had just purchased a jet. He just finished paying off a jet and took me on it. My third day in the office, bro.
damn.
And I'm sitting in the cockpit of the jet, and he told me like, "Bro, you can do this." And I'm like, "How I do this?" He said, "You just gotta want it. You got to first believe you can achieve it.
Mm-hmm.
And once you believe it, you'll find ways to make it happen."
Yeah.
And after since then, my goals has changed. because, like me personally, like the things I wanted money for, I found a way to get those things without the money. I ain't gonna say without the money because I had to get the money, but I found ways to obtain it because I only wanted the money to buy the happiness, to buy the thing that was gonna make me happy. But I figured out how to get them without, going crazy. So I mean, I guess I hacked it. I hacked the system, but
Right. You gotta kind of, in a weird way, when you want something, you gotta kind of obsess over. I tell niggas, nigga, just like you see a fine girl that you can't get your mind off of, and that time you seen her in them shorts and them cheeks bouncing, obsess over your career or something you want like that. You got to think about that shit all the time, because in the Bible it says that our thoughts manifest our reality. So the things we think about most or a lot comes to fruition or whatever, negative or positive.
and see, I don't know if you noticed, but I use the Bible and I use universal principle. And what you just said is the universal principle of vibration. Basically, you got your thoughts, but your feelings got to align
Mm-hmm.
that you want. Like I said, you got to believe you can achieve it. Like I hear you, I ain't say no names, but like when I hear you say you can make within the next 5 years, you want to have at least 25 million, and people laugh at it.
Mm-hmm.
What you said, you're showing that you believe in yourself and you can achieve it, and that's what's gonna happen. But when people laugh at stuff like that, that's because they don't feel they can obtain it. I
Right.
like, what up, Perk? They don't feel like they can obtain it, but and since they don't feel like they can do it, they feel like you can't do it. But bro, I'm living proof. Bro, I had to come up with 50 stacks in 3 months to have a wedding, and I did it.
Mm-hmm.
Easy. It wasn't even hard. But I had to believe I can do it, bro.
Right. That's the steps. Believe it, then see that shit. Like my homeboy, he believe in universal principles and concepts too, right? And he had just came home, and he kept telling me that he wanted to open up a business or whatever. He wanted to open up a little hookah bar. And I was like, bro, you can do that or whatever. So I asked him, I said, do you need to borrow any bread towards it to help, or do you need me help in any way? He said, nah, it's a project I want to be responsible for on my own. But if I need you, I'll use you as the panic button. I said, all right, I respect that. And I told him, I said, bro, in this order, I said, you got to believe it that you can do this shit. Then you got to see it. You damn near got to see in your head the customers going in, what color the furniture gonna be. I'm talking about plain as day, almost like you loony. And then you got to take a step forward and put the work in, and then you achieve the shit. And I say about like 8 months, all that shit came to fruition. And this was a couple years ago. Now this nigga, him and this other dude, they ready to put up and buy a bar. Know what I'm saying?
And see that's what I'm saying.
What up, Nate?
That's a Nate. What up, though, Kalani? Hey, Perk, can you should be able to put real back in. If not, I'll have to go to my laptop. My son just fell back to sleep. But that's the thing, bro. People that we have been tricked to believe we can't do things or things are obtainable because it seemed crazy, bro. But I mean, believing in yourself, that's the key. That's the key in life, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So, and most people, I mean, I've been through shit, you've been through shit, but that shit only strengthened me. It breaks some people. Pressure bust pipes sometimes.
Right. You suppose you supposed to use, because I mean, if you have any faith and spirituality or God, then you know that things you go through is not a punishment. It's lessons throughout life. And every lesson not gonna be kumbaya, not gonna come with cotton candy and popcorn. Some lessons gonna be rough. But you got to know it's teaching you shit for so that you steer clear of other stuff bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? I also, another thing I do is I try to learn from other people's failures, where other people fell short at. I try to make sure I don't go that route. You know what I'm saying?
and that's what you're supposed to do. But and see, like, bro, I don't know, bro. Bro, the more I talk to you, bro, uh, I don't see how people. I mean, I guess they just got a different version of you, but I don't see how.
No, they ain't get a different version of me. What it was is these people not used to somebody just being them. They used to people because a lot of people on here is in character. So when a nigga come through being 100% authentic to who he is, it takes time for them to adjust. At first, they not gonna like it because they used to nigga sugarcoating everything. But once they got adjusted to me saying this nigga ain't gonna change who he is, and then once they start to kick it with me, most of the people that be in my chat when we be over there ain't like me, bro. Damn near this whole sector. Feel me?
I'm gonna switch back to my laptop real quick. Hold on.
All right, take your time. I'm up here. But I did know after me and your first conversation that you was cut from the same cloth as me. I knew I could fuck with you because you unapologetically true to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I done had, it took me a minute. I mean, growing up, like even the street shit, bro, that wasn't me. That was something I did, So um, it took me a minute to find out, who I was. And when I did, it's like, could nobody tell me shit else? And it was like, it's no purpose for me. Um, I mean, people are who they are. And I accept people for who they are. Either I can fuck with you or I can't. And I feel the same way. Either you fuck with me or you don't. I ain't mad at you if you don't. It is what it is. I'm the type, like, if I got a problem with somebody, bro, I'm going to talk to you about it because I look at it like this. Maybe it's a misunderstanding from my standpoint. And if it is, let's clarify it. And if it's not, then I understand. And I have no problem, especially if I've been cool with somebody. Like one of my best friends tried to set me up, man. I'm talking about dude I grew up with.
Damn.
He talking to me. I see him push record on the phone, then you start talking about something else. And to be honest with you, my initial thought when I seen that was like, he gotta go. But I love this dude so much. It's like I can't fuck with you on no level no more, ever. And I never will. I love him to death. And I can't do it.
Right.
Because something might happen. Because it's the way, like, I know you willing to do that now to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like I know you willing to do that. And I love you so much. I respect you. I love your people. But before I let you take me out, it's in me to survive.
Right, right. Because that's the one thing we all got in common. And when all else failed, we rely on self-preservation.
Mm-hmm. Ryder, what up, though? But and that's how I am now. It's like, so that's what, that, like you said, everything you experience is a lesson. And I learned from that. I learned that I can walk away. I learned how to walk away because that was probably the hardest thing, one of the hardest things I had to walk away from because it was still a chance that he can do something or manipulate something. What up, Liz? And, I can lose my freedom.
Bro, check this out. I learned this. When people do snake shit, a lot of stuff can't be, I mean, you can move on, but you can't, you got to cut the person off. You can't give a lion or a snake, using that for example, you can't give him a second bite at the apple. You can't give a snake a second chance to bite you, bro. You got to distance yourself or either eliminate the person or that thing completely.
And that's what and that's what I learned, bro. It's like I said, I can't ever deal with you on any type of level ever again.
Right.
And that's the best way, that I can keep my freedom, you keep your freedom, I keep my life, you keep your life. And I think that's fair.
Right.
But that's maturity too, because like I said, if I was younger, I don't know if I would have been able to think like that.
Right.
So it took time.
You know what though, bro? The crazy shit about it is a lot of times when something happened with somebody we know or that's close to us when they cross us, we be more so upset that they did it in particular. But if you look at the shit, most of the time when we die out here in the streets, when the people's kicking the door and somebody told, when the stick up boys you catch a slipping, it ain't no stranger behind that who did it. It's somebody that you cool with, so called your mans. A lot of these niggas, man, you go sit in some of these courthouses on these murder trials, and you will see that both sides of the family, the defendant and the person who's dead that he on trial for, their families know each other, went to school together, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's because the nigga who done slumped the nigga was his man's. Eating at the mama house, coming to the cookouts, sleepovers, they played on the same basketball team, all that.
I'm about to solidify what you just said, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna say too much because my people watch this, and I told the story before, and my people asked me to not tell the full story, but um, I got stabbed, and that was by someone close to me. The reason I'm blind in my left eye, I can barely see out my right, my blood did that to me. Can nobody ever get that close to hurt me like this? You know what I'm saying? Both times when I got stabbed and the injury I took when I lost my sight. Ain't no regular person will be able to get this close to me to hurt me. I never let them. I always seen it coming, but your guard is always down with the people you close to.
Mm-hmm.
So them be the only ones who can really touch you. So I mean, I learned a very valuable lesson. It don't matter if it is blood, bro. With people that tainted hearts, bro, I just can't fuck with them. Period. I don't care who you are. I can't fuck with a tainted heart. People with ill spirits, bro. I don't fuck with them no more. I can't.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I don't know how you feel about this, but even to an extent, blood relatives, family, you can't even let them know everything about you. And you still gotta keep an eye on them because for real, to keep the 100, family only mean familiar. It derived from the word familiar,
A
so
million,
they
yeah.
just people who would know more about you and are more familiar with you than anybody else. And the thing that y'all share the same blood, but sometimes family can be colder than a stranger, bro.
I mean, you see that in history, bro. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
the kings that was assassinated was by family,
Our
right?
family, yeah.
So I mean that that's a fact. I mean, like you said, family just it comes from the Latin term familiar. That's
Right.
just something that's commonly known. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you born by yourself, you die by yourself. You build bonds. You just gotta always, like I tell my wife, never be comfortable with me. I say because when you get comfortable, that's when then shit starts slipping. You know. So never be comfortable. I tell my wife that, and I'm not comfortable with my wife, and not in the sense where, like I think she gonna hurt me. In the sense that, don't take me for granted. You
Right.
know, because when you start taking things for granted, you stop appreciating it,
Yeah, you
and when
do.
you don't take care of it as good as you would or good as you did. So that's what I learned in life too. I don't take shit for granted, bro. I appreciate everything. I always show gratitude, because shit.
Yeah, I can tell. And it's easy. The crazy shit about it is easy to become complacent with anything and anything you're doing and anybody that come in your life. And a good example of that shit is right. We can have like when we kids. It start from when we young too. When we kids, we our mama go out and get us a Ninja Turtle bike or whatever. We'll ride that shit for a little bit and then get tired of it and set it to the side and never ride it again. The chain getting rusty. But then the neighbor's son ain't never had a bike. Your mother shine it up and ready to pass it off to him. He got a big grin on his face, the biggest he ever had. And you come out nowhere crying, don't give my bike away. You know what I'm saying? So the same thing you lost appreciation for and got complacent on its value, somebody else see it's something grand. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And that's in people too, bro. I mean, I
I'm
notice.
gonna go take a leak real quick, bro. I'll be right back. Like 2 seconds. I hear you. I got my phone with me too. I'm on the laptop and the phone.
All right, bro.
All right, bro. Give me like 30 seconds.
I'll do your thing, bro.
All right, dog. Let me mute this shit.
Yeah, peeps. But that's a valuable lesson. Always appreciate things. I learned to focus on what I have and not worry about what I don't, because a lot of times when we focus on what we don't have, what we do have slip away, and we forget about it. You know, always appreciate what you have currently, and then the more you appreciate that, the more you can add to it. You know, things come and go, especially material. People come and go. You know, just appreciate the time you spend with those things and those people. Just appreciate, because I mean, shit, everybody ain't wake up today. Everybody ain't wake up today, bro. And the ones who did, sometimes, you know, that you wake up, but something happened and your life changed forever. Like I said, when I lost my vision, bro, that shit was the scariest shit ever, bro. All the shit going through my head, like I ain't gonna never be able to see it again. And then when I got that little sight back, I was like, cool, that's all I needed. I'm good. As long as I got that, I can see a little bit. I was appreciative toward it.
Yeah, I can imagine, bro. And another example is right. I went through this right. I was with a girl, and she was super good to me, bro. Like best girl who I've been involved with in an intimate level, and I got so used to her greatness and her servitude towards me that I start getting complacent and forgetting her value, right? So she would start telling me things that I'm slipping on, and I would be, you know how men is, we could be dismissive. Yeah, okay, I got you. I'll do it tomorrow. Okay, yeah, all right, whatever. And when she left me, you know what I'm saying? Now that she wasn't mine no more and was with another dude, um, all the things that she complained about I wasn't doing, I was right there ready to do them shit, all of them 5 times over. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to take you out. I'm texting them, come on, let's go out. No, let's do this. No. But by then, the ship has sailed or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how that should be. Like my ex-wife, bro, when we went to the divorce court, she was like, damn, we really doing it. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm straight. She was like, I really fucked up. And I'm like, yeah, it is what it is, though. You learn for the next time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, me and her still cool. She did some grimy ass shit, bro. And it's like, bro, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the way I am now, I had to go through some shit to get to this point, bro. That's why I tell people when they be like, life is hard, or they struggling and going through stuff, I feel their pain, bro. It's like, man, I went through some shit to get to this point, but now that I'm here, I can look back and I appreciate it. And I understand whatever I go through in the future, I'm built for that shit, bro.
Right.
All our trials and tribulations, that shit built us, bro.
But you know, right? Like how you said, your ex-wife did you grimy. If you really, really look at it, you can't even say that's grimy. I know you would because it happened to you, but it's in females. Certain shit is in people, and being vindictive and spiteful is in every female. You know, when they feel like they want to, you know, go and get in that mode, they're gonna get in that mode and not give a fuck about your feelings. So from it to come to her, because the same thing she did to you, if it would have came from a girl who you wasn't emotionally invested in too much, it wouldn't even have bothered you as much. You know what I'm saying? But because it come from people that we have expectations out of, that be the part that makes us go crazy and want to hurt somebody because of who did it, not what happened. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna build on what you just said, bro. Check this out. Um, I do a lot of self reflection, and I wasn't even the anger and the pain didn't even come from her, bro. It came from me. for allowing myself to be put in that position because I seen her do shit. I knew better.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times when people do stuff to it, we be mad at them for doing it, but we really don't address the real problem. We be mad at ourselves because we knew better.
Mm-hmm.
And if I had to learn that, like that's who she is, bro. And she always been like that. She showed me before I decided to put a ring on it. Before I decided, she showed me who she was, and I just didn't accept it. I thought I could change her, and I did until she decided that she didn't feel like changing or being that no more, and she reverted back to her old ways.
Damn.
And I left myself open, and she took advantage of it. Like you said, I mean, that's just who she was.
But know
And
what though? You know what makes us step in shit, even though we know shit stink and it's right there in front of us. What make us do it to ourselves is that for some reason we tend to think that we will react and to certain shit and make the same decisions in the way we would react. We expect people to have them same reactions and make the same decisions. We thinking subconsciously how we would react and what we would do, like and not do, is in them. You know what I'm saying? So then when they do something, it throw us for a loop, and then we be looking in hindsight like, damn, I should have knew better. And they the worst kind of hurts, the ones played yourself, basically. You know what I'm saying?
exactly, bro. It's so funny because everything you saying. Okay, but hold on, bro. Everything you saying is lessons that I learned. That's why I don't put expectations on nobody no more.
Right.
Because once I took expectations off of everybody, I no longer looked at things that people do from my perspective. I just accepted it and learned from their perspective.
Mm-hmm.
But let me switch back to my phone. My
Go ahead,
son
take
keep
your time,
waking up.
bro.
But go ahead and build, bro. I'm still here.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, bro. Like 100%. Like, and this guy that I worked at this construction job with some years back, right? About like it was I forget about like 2000 and maybe 19, something like that. I worked at a construction job with a dude. His name was Larry, and I was telling him about a situation I was going through with a so-called homeboy, one issue, a whole separate issue, and then my love life too. So I'm going through two issues, two different completely issues with two different people that's supposed to mean something to me in my life. And I was telling them, explaining to him the situation and how pissed I was or whatever. And he, had to come to Jesus with me and shit. Me at lunchtime, me and him ate real quick and then sat in his van. I had to come to Jesus. He was telling me, like, bro, he was like, the only reason you hurt is because who did the said thing. Because if a stranger would have did the same thing, or somebody you that wasn't that much invested in, you would have brushed it off like a flea. And he said, and the reason why you hurt is because the two people, your man and your shorty, you put expectations in them. You know what I'm saying? Without even having to tell them, you automatically put expectations in each other when y'all, once form a bond. Expectations automatically come. So for them people, your man and your shorty to fall short of them expectations, it fucks you up. So from here on out, expect kind of damn near expect people to do dirty or come short of you. And if they do you good, then let that just be a bonus. You know what I'm saying? And ever since I've been living like that, with that moniker, that off that premise, is like now when shit happen, I know how to deal with it way better. You know what I'm saying? Another thing too, and I'm gonna land my plane when I say this. Every night I pray for understanding, and my understanding is getting stronger and stronger because that's one thing I pray for every night. I ask God to strengthen my understanding. And when you can understand a person and why they're doing said thing to you, or just why they operating how they are, you can better deal with it. Because a lot of times when people fuck us over, it ain't got nothing to do with us, dog. It's a reflection of who they are and the negative ills they dealing with, the ills inside their brain and heart. You know what I'm saying?
and that's a fact. What up, Monique? That's a fact, bro. A lot of like I tell people, like I fuck with the universal principle. Even the universe, I'm showing. I'm planning on doing a series showing the universal principles within the Bible. Because I feel like if God and the Bible function off these universal principles, maybe we should look into them. And they help me, bro. Because we're here so above, so below, but there's more to that. The other
Mm-hmm.
part of that meaning is so within, so without. So the way we act and interact towards people, though, is a reflection of what's going on inside of us emotionally and the way we think. It's just
Mm-hmm.
a simple reflection of how you interact with people. So, I mean, if you just angry and mad all the time, you at this ease inside. Like
Right.
you spiritually fucked up inside, and that's why it's whatever's inside of you has to come out. Just in nature, bro. You eat food and it come out your ass. You drink and it come out you. Whatever goes in comes out. Whatever goes up comes down. Them simple concepts. But a lot of us don't work on the inside, and we've been through so much shit, and got so much trauma and pain. Just being born black, bro. You get PTSD just living being black,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and we don't even think about that. Like I don't know if you ever heard of the ISIS papers, Dr. Francis Chris Weisman.
No,
That
I
shit
never.
deep, bro. That shit deep. It's like Willie Lynch on steroids.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's
check
like,
that out.
bro, she break down post traumatic slave disorder. I know you heard of that.
Yeah,
Um,
of course.
but she break that shit down, and it is a reflection of what's going on today. Why we hate each other, why we always constantly battling one another, and why a lot of us can hate somebody to look like us, but bow down to, a
Oppressed.
European person. Yeah, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying?
say that
Like,
all the time, bro. Even our women, right? Black women give her husband or a boyfriend a whole bunch of fucking lip and rolling eyes at home, but at 7 o'clock in the morning and get there and she get in the office with Mr. Shackelford. He tell her ass, girl, I need you go up on the 7th floor, get them papers, have them done by lunch. Yes, yes, sir. And she do that said thing with a smile and asks for the next thing to do. And a lady gonna say, oh, of course, because it's about the paycheck. No, it's not. It's because
uh,
um women, black people, period, tend to cleave to their oppressors. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's all that's about. It's bigger
and
than the
if you
paycheck because he gonna sign our check Friday. It's bigger than that. You know what I'm saying?
uh, if you get into them ISIS papers, that shit will, I mean, it'll give you a deeper perspective on what you just said about, black people and their presence. Even think about this. Name two black things that's positive. Name two black things.
I can't. I will have to take a deep dive. I can't.
Bruh, it's so you can't. And I say two because me personally, um, I can't even think off the top of my head right now, but I wrote it down. I thought of one black thing that was positive. But we're taught that. Everyone, not just black people, everyone associates black to negative and white to positive.
Yeah,
So
even
even
even black
but
jelly beans, the nastiest
yeah,
jelly bean in the bag.
but why is that? That's it.
Bro,
And then now think about this. Now that you're so accustomed to associating white to positive and black to negative, now you have black people. So I'm talking about everyone who has an understanding of the white positive, black negative, subconsciously, when you hear black people, is automatically a negative thought. And that happens on the subconscious level on everyone, not just black people, but everyone, because you're
hmm
conditioned to think that way. So when you hear black people, the first initial thought you gonna have is negative, especially if you haven't broken that um program. If you ain't break that program, you go get a dis-ease or discomfort when you hear black. We all do,
hmm
And then when you talk about white, like that's why I don't teach my kids about Santa Claus or none of that shit. Because it's like the subconscious conditioning that did. I'm telling them that
if they be good, this white man gonna come give them a gift. They go reward them, and if they be bad, it's gonna punish them. So they
Right,
looking at this white man. So they look at Santa Claus, but then when they go out into society, they looking at these white people. Like, okay, if I be good to him, he'll reward me. If I be bad, I'm gonna be punished by him.
right.
That shit happens subconsciously, bro. That shit fucked me up one day. I was sitting, I gotta get that book. I was reading this book, and it was
Mhm.
the diaspora. Damn, I can't remember, but basically, it was breaking down the psychology of um, interactions between white and black, and why black people are so easily submissive to a white person. And when they broke that shit down, that shit fucked my head up because I seen it in me. Like even going to work, like you just said, like me going to work. I worked in a hospital, predominantly white people. All the upper management is white. My supervisor was a black one, and I didn't respect her like I respected those white people,
Right.
and I didn't understand why. And then after I got into that, I'm looking like it made sense. It was happening. So much stuff happens subconsciously. We're not even aware. You don't tell your body to breathe, bro. That
Right.
shit just happens. You know?
You know another thing too, bro, and I'm gonna say this because I got hop off here, but I'm gonna be in the bushes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Um, once we realize as a people that all of us, white, black, Chinese, Jamaican, whatever you are, we all are a reflection of each other. We just are on different vibrational signals. You know what I'm saying? So, but we all are a reflection of each other, right? And on top of that, once we become one heart, one mind, like whether I know you or not, your pain got to be my pain, your joy got to be my joy, vice versa. Once we operate off them principles, bro, then things will change, bro. Things will change all around the world. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that it never happened, but once we realize that we are a reflection of each other, I am the word. The word is me. You know what I mean? Then I won't bring you no harm because I'm not going to hurt myself. You know what I'm saying? But hell yeah, bro, I'm gonna hop down. Thanks for letting me come up. I'm gonna be in the bush or whatever. I'm ready to make a phone call and listen to you talk your shit.
I appreciate that. I
Hell yeah,
appreciate you coming
anytime,
on
bro.
for sure.
All right, bro.
Hey man, what he just said is facts, bro. I mean, what he just said is facts. And I always say that too. All these categories are meant to separate us. And we do it willingly, you know. We subscribe to things that we're told. You know, we don't try to define ourselves or even redefine ourselves. You know, we just go with the flow. But we all, until we all realize that, until we start focusing on the similarities that we have, stop focusing on the, Kim, what's up? Appreciate you coming through. Until we stop focusing on our differences and start focusing on our similarities and come together based off of those premises, the things we have the same, the like mindedness, the same goals we want to accomplish. Um, we will continue to be divided. I mean, we all just like trees, man, just like plants. You know, it's a different. We have variety. Appreciate the differences, man. Build on the similarities and learn to appreciate people differences. Like I said last night, we all like different food from all over the world. You know, that's a starting point. You know, because we all can enjoy each other's food. So let's start trying to enjoy the other differences that we have. You know, we got to get to a point of doing that because if we don't, we'll get more lost. But I'm gonna try to switch back over to my laptop. I don't know why my son keep waking up. Okay, don't wake up my mom. Switch right back over to my laptop.
Nate the Great, what the hell you doing, bro? Why you ain't coming up? I know Queen ain't coming up. Where Pop at? I need some sound bites. All right, yeah, I'm back on this thing. Yeah, but we gotta start just looking at each other differences. Just because somebody different from you don't mean they evil, don't mean they wrong. A lot of times those differences can add something new. Add something new to you, can add to your repertoire. I don't know how many of us speak different languages, right? But if you speak a different language, you understand that it's a different perspective of things. You look at things different. I only speak 3 different languages, but and not fluently. One I speak fluently, the other one I just kind of dibble dabble, but I can have a conversation. But when you why do I read the chat? Really, bro, you my dog, bro. Hey, somebody typed that, Perp typed that the other day, and I thought she typed something similar, and I don't even know what I was saying, bro. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all be having my chat lit, bro. I be reading it, cracking up. Queen of the whole damn thing. I want you to hit the link one day so bad, bro. Hey, man, I don't know if y'all ever checked my boy Rilla's page out, bro. But Rilla's got I don't know, bro. I pictured him saying that, and that's why it was even funnier. He got that it reminded me of one of them old school pimps. Like he got that lingo, like that voice. But I pictured him saying that when he typed that. What up, Nate the Great?
You like talking junk about me when I'm in the chat? Yeah, now I'm on the pen. What happened now? What up, man?
Man, enjoying life, bro. Blessed, man. We blessed, man. I was just sitting up here just talking shit, bro. I was gonna do something, but my niece had to have that emergency surgery, and all blessings to the Creator and the ancestors. She came through it, so I'm blessed, man. So I just said I'm gonna come on here and talk. Just show how grateful I am.
No doubt. Well, I got the other page up and running. I'll be running that shit in the morning. I don't know. I should test the sucker to make sure I can fully go live. And it did tell me I could go live though, so I don't know. Yeah, I hit that page, man, in the chat.
I was about to say I subbed to it earlier. I couldn't open that thing, bro. You sent me.
I don't know how you couldn't. And Platty opened it earlier. She said you wanted something. I sent her 2 of those beats. She's like, yeah, you wanted something. I've been messing with some little beat thing on my phone. It wouldn't let me send on a regular text message, but it's letting me share through Discord and regular Facebook Messenger. I don't know why. Shit, trash.
I paid for that. It was only like $6.99 a month. I paid for the app and everything, and I can't. For some reason, I can't open it. I'm gonna try it again, and then it's probably just me, bro. So I'm gonna have my wife look at it and try to open it. But is that same? Is that app that you made the beat on, the one that told me to open it through?
Yeah, the beat that I made the app on. The app is it's a Beat Looper Pro.
Oh,
yeah,
I might
Beat
try.
Looper
Kenny,
Pro.
what up?
Shoot, I see everybody up in this Dawn chat today, and I see cartwheels for no reason.
Kim Cartwheel.
I know it's nobody but Liz cartwheel, and I ain't even have to look at the chat to know somebody out there cartwheel.
Hey, this is a cartwheel appreciation zone. Go ahead and knock them cartwheels up. Hey, just be careful. James might come up in here. Y'all know what James say when y'all cartwheel. He be trying to catch y'all on the shoulder, so y'all be careful if y'all see James come through. Shout out to James, man. Shout out to James.
Said Carney gang. Carney gang. Look at y'all. I should be Huff tomorrow and put Club Nate on that channel tomorrow. Yes.
Yeah, that's gonna build up quick. You gonna build that one up quick. You're not that far from 1,000. Where you at, like 600-700?
I think it's 680. It says last I looked, it says 688. Could be
Yeah,
wrong, man.
you climbing up quick. Everybody climbing quick. Yeah, we all need Club Nate. We miss Club Nate.
Nah, y'all don't miss it. Now
Yeah,
everybody wanna miss me. Where was this all miss at when them niggas struck me down?
bruh. Every Eve told you to come on her channel
I
and do
messed
your
up
thing.
myself though.
I told you come on here and do your thing, bro.
Nah, I know, but I messed up. Nah, I know, but I messed up myself because when I fucking deleted the video, I could have, because I don't even know what song still fucking sniped me. So I'm like, shit, I can't even fucking dispute that if I wanted to because of that. I'm like, damn.
I
I'm
wanted
like,
to do StreamYard got music? I meant to ask Nashawn that because he be playing music and then the StreamYard commercial come up. But I think the way he do it is he only play like half of the song and go to another song. He don't mix it like you, so I don't know. I don't know. I ain't messing with it at all. Only music I'm playing is from people I know who I won't get knocked.
I play what the fuck I want to play. I'm Nate the motherfucking Great. I don't got time for that bullshit. Y'all niggas thought y'all was gonna shut me down. Look at me. Look at my face. Nah, because I was sitting there bugging because I was like, damn, I shouldn't have deleted. But I was already about to say, because I already figured, I said, damn, they must have deleted it. I said, because I can't see what was what. But then when I'm like, damn, nigga, I messed it up myself. Like, shit, I could have fought that because I'm like, man, listen, I don't know what song y'all took my whole stream down for. And it might not even be the damn song I thought it was. That's why I'm like, nah, y'all doing too much.
And see, that's the thing too, bro. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't. It's too much politics and shit. Just let people be free. You free, but you got to do this and you got to do that. There's too many rules and laws. Like, you understand the concept of anarchy?
Facts. Doing way too much. It's like, come on, bro. Listen, you got some people who, like I said, I never keep those music lives up anyway. And I don't use those counting towards watch hours and nothing. I don't be caring about that. The music is just strictly like, man, listen, we done had our little chats, our little education or whatever for the day. Now we about to tune out. It's really about it. It's not no, oh, I'm putting this up. Like some people actually keep that shit up on their damn playlist or keep it up on their videos. Like I'm not trying to, man, listen, even if I thought about monetization, not keeping none of them music shits up. What you talking about? Unless it's something that I was doing my own, like the poetry night. Man, I ain't leaving nothing up. And what do I
Hey,
always say, bro? Shoot, I always delete them. So why y'all keep interrupting shit? Leave me be before I start snapping again.
hey, I wanna. Hey, thanks, Realist. I appreciate you, bro. I wanted to pick Realist brain though, because Realist, he on the battle rap tip, right? And this is my opinion, bro. You can correct me, because this your lane, but Daylight, bro. I know he got the little semantics and stuff, but that boy is gifted, man. Daylight is, I ain't gonna say he the best battle rapper, but bruh, that dude's sick, man. Yeah, I wanted to pick Realist brain. Bro, we had so many smart, intelligent people who got a variety of different knowledge, bro. I love this group. I love the people within the circle, bro. And we just adding, but it's some of the smartest, brightest people. And we can have conversations on a lot of different things. If it's politics, if it's religion, if it's battle rap, if it's sports, if it's social issues. I think this group dope. And like I said, we come together and build. We don't come together and beef and do all that stuff. We come together and actually have conversation that's fruitful. Yeah, Daylight a fool, bro. Daylight is a fool. Oh man, my man's dropped down. Raccoons must have jumped him for his phone. Bro, I wanna take a New York raccoon. They probably bigger than these Detroit raccoons. and just have them fight it out. See who who the best coon is. I thought the raccoons got you for your phone, bro. I know
Yeah,
them.
they got me, nigga. They got me. No, nah, they ain't get me. Nah, I'm at work, and one of the spots I'm walking by, actually in the middle of a round, one of the spots I walked by, this shit got a dead zone, nigga. Even with your good ass fucking, I watched a nigga with his whole Wi-Fi box and shit shut the fuck up for him. I say, yo, what the hell? I think it's because there's too many trees in this one spot. That's why. It's like, I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? My shit just cut out on me?
What you said, Realist, is 100% because it's some shit that's done on here. Even, bro, I was watching this video, and this dude, it was like a Satanist video, and this dude was like advertising death spells and stuff, and I'm like, hold on, bro, what's going on here? Like, this shit crazy. I don't even know how it's done. I think I was watching the video, and then you know how another video just pop up. And I'm listening because I be having my earbuds in, and I'm like, a death spell. Like, this dude was selling death spells, bro. Like, spells to kill people. Like, how is this on YouTube, bro? Like, this shit sound crazy.
They picking and choosing what the fuck they want to mess with and not mess with. Because like I said, y'all allowed to promote all this quote unquote homosexuality and all sorts of fuck shit. Even though you try to say, oh, some of these videos you got to label them as 18 and over, they're still like that's a lie. But meanwhile, you bothering me about some damn copywritten music or some music, period. Nigga, I don't know which shit is copywritten. I don't care to go down the damn list. I'm playing what the fuck I want to play, man. You got a problem? Just take the other channel down. I don't give a fuck about that one.
To be honest, I can see if you was monetized, and then at that point, why don't you just take some of the money? But if you ain't monetized, it's promotion. That's all it is. If I hear something, oh, I never heard it, let me go find it. And guess what? I'm gonna go find it. It's free promotion.
Nigga, I'm not even promoting the music, motherfucker. I'm not promoting or doing no such. I only play the music because I know everybody. You like when you play the music, you play some shit. Yeah, I know that. I'm trying to keep the fucking vibes where they need to be at. Think I'm just gonna be sitting here being militant and teaching all day? Nah, I know how to have fun. I know how to fucking kick, dance, and do some bullshit. Come on, that.
See, this is how I cut loose. I bring you and Papa up here. I don't know where Perp at. Did she go to sleep? I'm surprised she ain't hit the link.
I don't know.
Bro, Perp is funny as hell. Bro, Perp is funny. Have you been listening to her word of the day? I'm promoting that shit every day, bro. Perp is funny as hell, man.
I'm trying to tell her to keep that singing shit, nigga. That shit is funny. I said, keep the singing shit in and just be like, yeah, I know. Keep that shit in, niggas. That shit is actually kind of funny.
Bro, that shit, I be cracking up, man. My wife was sitting here rolling. I was like, yeah, Perp funny as hell. That shit goes on all day. Yeah, bro. What up, Hemp GG? Cheers, bro. Appreciate you stopping through, man. Appreciate you, bro. But yeah, man, it be so much crazy shit going on here, and they let it slide through. But if you say some real shit or some positive shit, that's when they want to fuck with you. It's like, as long as you causing division, they cool with it. You know, as long as you causing drama and shit, they cool with it. But when you trying to bring people together on some positive building shit, nah, they don't like that.
Well, they're gonna have to like it today, because either which way, you're not gonna fuck with this channel no more. And as far as the backup channel, I don't care. I don't know if that shit, I don't even want that shit to be monetized or none of that shit. I'm just gonna use that backup channel for whatever. And I don't care.
Just
that might be where Club Made is going from now on.
Yeah, just build it, bro. Hey, Hemp, where you from, bro?
Yeah, nah, it is a shame, realist, because like I said, they fuck with all the wrong shit. And shit that they should be fucking with, they won't fuck with it. Or they'll just slap on the wrist. But I wasn't worried because I had a feeling the backup page was going to eventually, because I did this shit, I did the backup page the other day. I was trying to see if I could have went live because I tried to Ustream shit, but they said said my phone didn't meet requirements yet. So I had to wait that 24 to 48 hours bullshit. But I could go live now. So I'm gonna use the backup channel to go live at least until they lift the fucking strike off this shit.
Yeah, you should. I mean, but bro, you could play the music on the backup channel.
Nah, that's what I plan on doing. I'm gonna probably just do
Okay.
some shit on certain occasions, and then everything else is like I said. All my content is on the main channel anyway. So even if they, like I said, even if they thought to review that shit or whatever, besides that bullshit strike, what could you say about my channel? I'm an actual content creator. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that.
22. Monique said, "Who struck you?" I think YouTube did.
Yeah, they took the whole live stream down, talking about some. Unfortunately, we took the stream down because it was copywritten material. So I don't know which song. I don't know if it was the one I was trying to play last, or if it was one of the ones before that, because I couldn't remember which one I played. And I'm like, y'all niggas is tough. Y'all doing way too much for me.
Unfortunately, we took your last live down because of the raccoons in the background. That's what Poetry Fingers.
Nah, they took the live down. They said your baby threw up on you too many times. See, I told you stop bringing thing 1 and 2 in the damn club. See, look,
Bruh.
the Nate babysitting service ain't up yet. See, y'all just fucking up again.
Bruh, we took the baby girl to get her pictures done today, and that was a I don't know, bro. Like, my kids crazy, bro. My kids are truly my kids. I'm gonna have hell to pay. Like, my son running all around. We trying to change her into her outfit. She just shitting everywhere. I'm like, bruh, like, we can't catch a break.
Yeah, but I got the backup page going now, so I should be able to go live. I don't use that shit. It ain't matter. Cause I ain't want to see. That's the one thing. I'm too modest like that, man. I don't care if more than a few people say, "Yo, you more than welcome to." Nah, I'm not even trying to be funny or nothing, but
I feel
y'all
you, bro.
trying to know, because some of y'all trying to do what y'all got to do. I'm already mad. Like I said, the motherfuckers did that shit to me in the first place, so I'm more upset with them than anything. But it is what it is. I ain't fully upset. You tried to stop something, but it didn't work.
They was messing with you for the battle rap realists. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I ain't read that shit, bro. I ain't read them YouTube guidelines. I just don't. That's why I just come on and I talk the way I talk. I don't say shit outright, but I say shit, and if you listen, then you'll hear it. But even like talking, like my one homeboy, he had a conscious channel. This before I even got on YouTube, and he was just spitting stuff from the Bible, associating it with the different, similar to what I'm doing. They took him down, and he was reading from the books.
Yeah, because anytime you too close to that damn, or anytime you speaking some real facts, they don't want you to fucking say that. They'll sit here and say that you trying to misinform. Like, they still got a quote unquote copyright claim from a while back when they tried to say, "Oh, your copyright claim was for something I said during I think that was first poetry night." Somebody said something about the C19 and something else. I'm like, I didn't even say it's how the fuck you give me the strike.
And see, that's why I always say it's my opinion, and I'm just sharing information. Because everything I say, I know. I don't believe in nothing I know. So I just share the information, and it's my opinion. It's from my studies, my research. Anything I say. So I just say it like that. That's how he told me to say it. He said, because when you say things are factual, even if you got the proof, if it's not commonly known, then they can hit you with the misinformation. And I'm like, oh shit, that shit deep, bro.
Yeah, that shit corny as fuck, because nigga, if I'm telling some truth, even if if anything, you supposed to be fucking giving me the compliment, mother, or giving anybody the compliment, because guess what? If these people didn't know it, now you're spreading the awareness the way it's supposed to be spread out. Don't be hating.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
It's like y'all so inclined to not let people know the real truths that need to be known. Yeah, you don't cut your blood clot lying. The kid, your dog, and everybody dying, no lying. Shit. Doing too much.
Yeah, some of the elder and Monique too. Like I wanted to do a build on that too, because like growing up, bro, we looked at older people like having wisdom. You know, we looked up to older people, and the older people of yesterday ain't the older people of today. The elders ain't the same, and to me, it's sad and messed up because it's like that's how we groomed to look for understanding and education from people older than us. And some of these elders nowadays, bro, um, it's like, and then you can't tell them nothing either.
Oh, trust me, I know. What the hell? My fault,
Right?
trust me, I know that shit. That's why I don't even, man, listen, certain ones, I don't even pay their asses no mind. I already told them from Jump Street, I said, man, listen, you think I'm going back and forth with somebody that's supposed to be an elder and you sounding more foolish than a youngin'? Yeah, I'm good.
Right.
Let me go on about my business.
But see, that's what I'm saying. So I think like did our predecessors had the same issue with elders, or is this new? Like now that you get older, you wonder like, and you go through stuff. You ever wonder like, damn, is this what my OG went through? Like I wonder that. I'm gonna ask my OG like, did y'all have some foolish elders growing up? It's like don't
I think,
nobody take accountability for themselves no more. My bad. Go ahead, bro.
no, not true. I think every generation had a group full, like everybody, a group full of elders, a group full of kids, group full of teens who just was on the fuck shit. Meanwhile, everybody else is trying to do their due diligence. Trust me, I just believe that. Because if it was that crucial, trust me, the world would be way better than what it is now.
And that's the wild shit, bro. Cause I just don't remember like older people. Cause I grew up around older people. I just don't remember them acting like this, bro. And maybe I just didn't see it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I just didn't have the understanding that I have now. Maybe it was going on. I just didn't see it. Um, they had class. Like, we don't even have class no more, bro. Like, I remember, like, my one aunt, she told me, she said the difference between the women now and the women from the old ages is that we used to make men use their imagination. Now the women now just give men a free show.
Yeah. See, that's the thing though. And that's part of it too, because if you out here already putting some shit on that you know, like I said the other day, you putting on some shit that you know should be for the bedroom and privacy with your own, and you outside with it, yeah, you already giving everybody the goods and the ganders anyway. Like, okay, I see what she got. Let me see if homie fuck up so I can grab that up. I know how that be to a degree. That's why I said she got to have a respect level, period. If you know if you're supposed to be quote unquote with a king, and you're supposed to treat yourself as a queen and such. Like, come on. Not saying you can't feel sexy and put some shit on, but put on some shit that's at least, all right, look, this is mine right here. Regardless of what, this is mine right here. It ain't no, she walking away, none of that shit. We not having no arguments because of the things that she's wearing. No, like it's supposed to be a respect level. If I can't go outside half naked, she shouldn't be able to go outside half naked neither.
And I never tell a woman, how to dress or nothing like that. But I will tell you this, women, when you make men use their imaginations, we get more creative in the pursuit of happiness for you. We get more creative when we pursuing you, and when we got you, we get more creative. Um, but when you, like, I used to tell women, like, I go on a date, like, hey, if we do this, this is what it is. I'm like, I can't look at you. I'm not gonna take you serious, and I'm telling you that you do it and then you get mad at me. I told you what was up. You know, I didn't have to work for it, so I'm not gonna work for it. It is what it is.
Big fact.
I tried to tell people that shit, bro. That shit's so funny. Like, when you lay shit out, and then people still think they can manipulate or change your views or opinions. Like, nah, this is what it is. I'm telling you what it is. You know, I always be straight up with people. And, you know, I know on this app, people come on here acting and all that. I know that shit. That's just what they do. But me, I ain't got time for all that shit, bro. All that acting shit. I'm straight. This is who I am. This is what I do.
Yeah.
And
Nah, but
it,
you know, I be laughing at that though because I told somebody this the other day. I said it's all good. Some of y'all be they want to be moonlighting these chicks to a degree. It's all bread and gravy to some degree. If you moonlight in a good form, you good money. But then guess what? You can't be trying to moonlight somebody that you know for a fact is for everybody. Can't do that. Like, I
nah,
told him, I said, you know she for everybody, bro. Like, can't do it.
what up, Mary B? Appreciate you coming through.
Is
Appreciate
that
you.
the realness, Mary
Yeah,
B?
that's the
Oh
realest.
shoot.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I need somebody to drop my backup channel. I think Club Nate should be open tomorrow.
Go, let me go find that real quick. But yeah, bro. I mean, that's the. It's so. I sit
Yeah, it's
back and
messed up on it. That's how they do it. They'll fuck with certain people on shit, but when it come to other shit, them niggas just let it run loose. That's why I said y'all only made it worse because when I get back on my main channel, it's over for y'all. And I'm using y'all's content, so that's fair use. And I don't care about nothing you got to say about nothing. But you set yourself up for that kill because there's no way in the hell you could tell me you bothered me for some music, and meanwhile there's everything else going on. And niggas ain't even getting bothered about it. If they do, it's like a light slap on the wrist. Got it.
bro, it'd be some crazy like that whole like I didn't know what doxing was. Like you know how dangerous that is, bro. You doxing somebody like with
Yeah.
their addresses and stuff. Like I don't know the whole I'm talking about far as putting people at like when I seen people doing that, like putting the addresses, I don't know what doxing like how um defined it is, but I'm talking about like posting people addresses, like posting people houses, bro. That shit crazy. It's some crazy people on this app, bro, looking for clout.
Oh, I know that part. But see, that doxing thing is dangerous on all ends too, because now guess what? If push come to shove, that person decide they want to be stupid. Now that person got all rights to blast your face open. And I've seen a couple people get killed over that playing around on this internet shit to a degree. Some people done got hurt. Some people actually got caught and got ran down on and didn't have that same energy that they was persuading on it. So that's why I said when you playing around like that to a degree, you get what you got coming. And that's the sad part about some people. Because my thing is, how much time in the day that you got to worry about where somebody live or what somebody do, period, when you should be worried about what the fuck you do.
And that's another thing too. Like, I come on here, to build with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why in the video yesterday I was saying, look at people content and look what they putting out, and that'll tell you a lot about a person. Because when I'm not on here, just in my everyday life, I constantly think about how can I improve myself and how can I help others. That's just who I am. That's how I think. That's how I move. And so when I come on here, that's what I do. You know, I don't come on here like I ain't got no drama in my real life. That's why I don't have none on here. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that shit in real life. So I'm not about to come on here and do it. I'm straight. But the time and effort people put into hurting other people on this app, bro, just make me think. Like you said, what are you doing in your real life? Because you got all this time to put all this stuff together to come on here and hurt somebody. Like, what are you could use that time and effort that you're using to come on here and hurt somebody to improve your personal life, your real life. And that's what I do, bro. Like, that's why I be coming on here late. I wouldn't come on. Like I said, if this was a job, if I was getting paid off of here, yeah, I can come on here and make time. But like, it's not. You know, I come on here to share, mingle, build with people, and the time available that I have is at night when my family sleep. Because other than that, I'm with them.
Yeah. See, I'm different because I ain't got no real responsibilities besides a fur ball in the house. So,
Yeah,
but I usually, like I said, I just got a balance with it because there's points during the day where, like I said, if I'm not sleeping a whole fucking 8 to 16. I'm not even sleeping 10 hours out the day. I'll be lucky to get at least 6 hours sometimes, so I know I'm up the rest of those hours. Only time you're gonna catch me sleeping more than 8 is if my body really said, "Nigga, lay your ass down. You did too much today." All right, you got it. You got it. Shoot. Other than
and
that, bro, like I try to put out as much because, like I said, you can't never say, "Oh, you bugging, nigga." There's always some content to bring out, especially
but
when you out and about anyway. So
but see, that's what I'm saying. If you come on here and do what you do, you don't come on here with the messy shit, bro. You come on here and you build positive, so you know what's going on in your real life. You can see your content is a reflection of what who you are. No matter how, even if people are using traveling content and they travel, they showing a reflection of what they do. If people come on here and do like cooking reviews or music, they showing that's a reflection of what they are. So if I'm coming on here with the messy shit, then it's like that's a reflection of what my daily life is chaotic and messy. So many people, but we as but then you got to think about it like this too. Mary B, I wanted to say that's 100% facts. People messy as hell. But think about this too. What's worse, the content creator or the people who indulging into it? Because if the people didn't watch it, then would they make it?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of them, hell no. And see, this the thing. Some of them don't have content without drama. See, that's the thing. Like if y'all want to say that anytime I address certain shit that I feel need to be addressed as drama, then yeah, it's drama. But it's the best positive drama ever because you get some laughter at the end of it, and at some point, damn, this nigga done really went stupid.
And
But it was for a good purpose.
and let me make clear what I'm saying. I am not talking about the people who come on here and address things. I'm not talking about
No.
those.
I'm not talking about them.
The
I've
people
been said
who,
that shit on even
right.
on my own channel. I'm not talking about them. I
Like,
said
yeah,
some of those that know for a fact that that's all they got is drama for content.
exactly. That's
They ain't
all
got
you
that.
got, then you got a problem. But people coming on here, because I never tell nobody how to defend themselves or defend their name. I can't tell nobody that because me personally, it's probably no depths I will go to defend myself. I know in my personal life on here, I don't take this shit seriously like that. But I'm talking about like it personally. There's nothing I won't do to protect me and my family. So I won't tell people how to defend themselves. But I'm talking about people who, when you stroll up their timeline, all they got is the bullshit.
Drama.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
that.
drama and bullshit.
That's a
It's annoying.
reflection of who you are. I mean, it's hard to deny that. That's an actual reflection. So. But that's why I say, who's worse, the people who watching it or the people who making it? I mean, that's like when you talk about drug dealing. If there's no one to buy the drugs, they won't have nobody to sell it to. But then if it ain't nobody to sell the drug, there'd be nobody to buy it. So, like, which one's worse? Which one came first, the chicken or the egg?
Both. God put them both in.
Simultaneously.
Like, look here, man. Let me
But
make sure I make this animal with a reproductive organ. Yeah, you're both here. Nah, but it's the
people
truth,
going,
though, man.
and
There's
and
some
then
things that children entertain. I
and
can't
then
entertain it.
And then, like what Mary B said too, and this is what people don't understand. What you said is 100% facts because, you address things that I have no issue. I have no issue with nothing really. I'm just asking a question, but it's when we especially melanated people, when we go back and forth like that, becomes entertainment. People get paid. People have always got paid off of our pain and off of us inflicting pain to one another. I mean, you probably go pre-slavery, but for a fact, ever since slavery, people have been getting paid off of our pain and us causing pain to one another. And this app is a perfect example of that. Because think about this: if it's two black people beefing on here and both of them getting super chats, who getting the majority of that money from the super chats? Them or YouTube? Who getting? You see what I'm saying? Who getting paid more off of it? Just like the drill music. Who getting paid more, the artist or the record label?
That should be obvious as hell.
You see what I'm saying? So it's the same concept. They getting paid off of our pain and off of us inflicting pain to one another. Is people always got paid like that, and that's the sad thing. We willing to do things for dollars. I ain't, bro. Like I was told a long time ago, whatever you do for money, you should do for free. Because if you willing to do something for money that you ain't willing to do for free, you always have a price.
Right.
And when it took me a while to understand that, but as I got older, I began to understand what they were saying. I can't be bought. I will not be bought. You can't buy me, bro.
The hell? Oh shit. My bad. I'm just seeing something new on my job. Always some new shit I'm just walking into. But nah.
Hey, you know what, Mary? I mean, I used to watch, what was that Flavor of Love and Rock of Love. I mean, we all like, a little drama. But it's when the stuff get too serious, like when you start involving children, people not involved in it, period. Like even when I used to roast people, I just keep it in between me and them. I wouldn't talk about their family, they dead. We never did that.
Yeah.
We never talked about the dead, never, because we had an understanding of our dead, our ancestors. So we always respected not only our ancestors but the ancestors of others. Always had that understanding, so we never talked about the dead. But yeah, it's when it leaves the entertainment. When people really start getting hurt, because like I said, you don't know what a person going through. You can say something to a person and that could be the straw that broke the camel's back and they can hurt themselves. I don't understand why people don't think like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, this shit wow, bro. I be showing my wife some of this shit on here and she be looking like, are you? I'll be like, yeah, this shit really going on. She be like, well, you stay away from that. You know how you are. Like, yeah. Like, I ain't dealing with none of that shit, bro. I'm straight.
Nah, because I told somebody this shit. I said, man, listen. I said, I've seen some people, and as you've seen with the little community. Oh, shit, this shit, bro. Okay, nah, but I'd say, as you see with this little community that I put in, everybody's from everywhere, bro. It ain't just, you got one sector of people. No, you got mukbangers, got people like realists, they do is rap battle content, gamers. I got a little bit of everybody. And some of these people ain't going through the drama like some of these other folks. So it's like, you can't get mad when somebody building on a positive note and showing that, look, even it's giving everybody else a clear example. Look, you got people from different parts. I don't even have my own, I have my own sector. Like,
Right.
come on. I have my own sector to a degree. So it's like, it's just a proof that one person could come in and could build with multiple people from different sectors, but not everybody's on the same type of time.
Right.
Yeah, we indulge in certain shit, but we don't actually engage in it to some degree. Now, I don't care. I'll cut your ass for the hell of it. Jokes is jokes. I can't take nothing personal. But when you feel you're going to get any type of crazy, that's when you know you got a shared problem and it should stop.
Right. What up, though? Make it go viral. Appreciate you coming through. Hey, realist, check this out, bro. Bro. Do you know how I came to that conclusion? I've actually had a person tell me that. I had, like I said, I used to work in a hospital, and that's when like World Star first got popping. And I was showing this video to this white dude I was cool with, And then he was like, and you know, we'd be roasting and all the black people. That's we came up roasting. And he told me one day, he's like, yeah, I like being around y'all. And I'm like, why? He said, because the way y'all violate each other, that should be funny. And I looked at him like, what the fuck? He literally said that shit to me, bro. He was like, the way y'all violate each other, it'd be funny. And then I
Yeah.
stopped doing it. Honestly, I stopped doing it. I stopped because when you play in the dozens, bro, like it was this old school cat, right? And me and him used to go at it, and it's like when somebody say something, it's like, okay, now I gotta hit you under the belt. So he had this thing about getting old. He was just getting old. So I used to hit him with the AARP jokes and stuff like that. He used to get mad as hell. And then, like when my man said that, because it used to really get under the skin, and he used to live with his parents and shit, living in the base. So I used to go, you know what I'm saying? I used to get him. But when he said that, I stopped doing it because I'm like, damn, I'm violating my man's. I'm joking, but I am hitting him below the belt because I know what I'm saying is hurting him emotionally, but it's a joke. But it's people looking at his pain as entertainment, and I had to check myself. Like this, I'm not about to. That's like some gladiator shit, bro. Like think about that. Back in them days, they used to put people in rings with lions, bro. Like knowing these people about to get mangled, and there'd be people in the crowd cheering that shit on. How sick is that, bro? Like this man is about to get mutilated by a fucking lion, and people cheering that shit on, bro.
Facts.
And that's what we do now. YouTube is like a fucking gladiator arena. Cause some of the shit I be saying on here, like I ain't gonna lie, bro. It was this one content creator. They was going at her so hard, and at first I was laughing, and then I'm like, man, y'all chill out, bro, cause she might hurt herself, bro. Y'all going too hard. It's like 7, 8 people going at one person, and they going in, and this person older. I'm like, man, chill out, bro. You don't know what that person going through. She might hurt herself. That shit wasn't funny to me no more.
Yeah. I done seen some people been in them same situations and shut down that whole squad by themselves. Some
Yeah, I
niggas
seen
report that shit.
that. Hey, it's some people, and that kind of sort of, I ain't gonna say that happened, but yeah, she held her own, and I was like, damn, bro. Like, but some people like, yeah, bro. Man, shout out all the responsible content creators who don't only do the roasting but bring the good content, man. Shout out to them people,
Yeah,
whoever
nah.
they may be.
'Cause I ain't gonna hold you. Like, even in the chat. See, I already know what the fuck I do in the chat. So somebody would be stupid to try to even, oh yeah, we all gonna attack at will. Just know, for every 5 jokes, I'm gonna give you one that fuck all y'all up in one smooth instance. It's something that I've been doing. I've been wired this way since I was a kid, but I never go below the belt unless I have to. And don't let me have to take it there because I'll find some shit. Like, oh, I remember I told somebody that shit a couple years ago. I said, my nigga, you trying to crack jokes? Wait a minute. I know you're trying to be a rapper and all this shit, and I can understand that, but the joke shit, you just not with it. Stop. Said some dumb shit. Kept trying to go on, oh, you security guard, nigga. Okay. Guess what? Your whole family Jehovah's Witnesses. So how the fuck are you a killer? Niggas is in there crying like, yo, why you just... You want to play? I'm going to play. So let's play games then. Your whole career says backyard Jehovah's Witness. Take your ass to what's the name? You don't get the hell up out of here. It's like,
Hey, bro, you know my first experience with Jehovah's Witnesses when I moved to Detroit and I was over my cousin's house and they got a knock at the door. My aunt told my cousin like they backed them Jehovah's Witnesses. You know he went and wrapped a towel around his head and greeted them like he was Muslim. Bro, they turned around and beeline. That shit was so funny. But yeah, S Ford in the house. What up, though?
Nah, shit funny. That should be too funny. Like I said, I don't even indulge in shit like that. And even when I do, man,
Yeah, yeah, real. I mean, that shit fucked me up though. I mean, but that's why I say if you let people talk long enough, bro, they'll tell you their intentions and everything. Because like when that dude told me that, he was like, y'all, yeah, y'all really be violating one another, and that's entertaining. And I'm looking like, damn. And then you start noticing that, like, you know, when we talking about like when you get the black people on lunch and we talking about some real shit, they wouldn't come over there. But when we get the roasting, they'd be over there laughing and shit. And it's like, okay, like people get paid off of our pain, bro. People get paid off of our ignorance. They get paid off of, and we continue to be ignorant and keep making these people rich off of our suffering. That shit crazy, bro. We don't see that shit. At least see it enough to cease fire with one another. That's why all these other groups, be having. Like I'm in a burb, bro. When these white people kill each other, that shit don't make headlines. They don't go around. They sweep that shit under the rug. We the only people. Yeah, we the only people who bring our shit forefront so everybody can see. Everybody else keeps shit in house.
Yeah, but that's when some of these people don't fucking be on social media neither promoting the dumb shit. So here's what it is.
YouTube streets. Hey, you know what, realist too? Like when I told my wife that shit, like this shit is like the hood. Like you can't go down the wrong block. You can't go into the wrong area. One wrong turn, your ass, boy, you'll be content for a month.
Facts.
You'll be content for a month. 22, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that, bro. True, fellas. I knew I wasn't getting a second gig at Rite Aid. Just about to look at the manager gave me when I walked through the door. Yeah, I mean it's
Let me get a one in the chat if I should be a troll for a week, y'all.
that shit. I be trolling you, Nate. I'm just not good at it.
I know when people are trolling. Listen. I know when everybody is trolling. I learned all that shit. First of all, before this YouTube shit fully popped off, I already knew what trolling was, and this before Tekashi thought about making it more popular. Like I said, I know how. Oh, you want to talk about my bitch?
And realize what you saying is fact, bro. A lot of like the people over here doing the fuck, they don't see nothing wrong in it, bro. And that's the sad part. Like I said, I'm not talking about the people who respond. I'm talking about the people who solely just degrade people to look like them. Who don't bring no other information. Like, cause I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? Cause like that's part of our culture too, is roasting. I can understand it, but it's levels to it, bro. It's level. Like me personally, I don't think like that's why I say I'm not used to this talking stuff. When it comes to beefing, I never did it. Like anytime we had a problem, either we let it go or we duked it out or we handled it. So I'm not used to this. In my opinion, like me just yelling and screaming at somebody, I'm not even gonna disrespect females and say that's female stuff. But what I will say, that's not manly. To me, that's just in my opinion, that's not manly. If we got a difference, we'll talk about it. And like I said, either we got to get physical or we let it go. And that's just how I was raised. So like a lot of this shit is new, and I be looking like this shit look weird as hell, man. It's like dudes, and then the way the dudes be going at the females, like I don't know, bro. I ain't judging nobody. That shit just fucking weird to me. I'm a crime. Hold on, let me highlight I'm a crime reporter. Yeah, and see that's what but that's what I'm like reporting they crimes within the cities and stuff. And that's what we need more of that, because I appreciate that too. white people reporting, white crimes to show that it's not crime is crime. I don't believe in black on black crime. I just believe crime is crime. But it's sad that in the major media spaces, they don't show it. They try to act like it don't exist. They even created the narrative black on black crime, when crime is crime, no matter who's committing it. And if you look at the DOJ reports, I mean, you can look at the percentages, but the numbers are higher when it comes to white people and the different types of crime. White collar crime, like mass shootings, um, family crime. Is higher. The percentages for black people is lower because it's a lower number, so you will automatically get a higher percentage. But when you raise the numbers, the percentage usually get lower. That's how percentages work. So I hate when people hit me with the, oh, look at the percent. No, let's look at the numbers. People kill people. It don't matter what color, what race, what belief, or none of that. People just fucked up and hurt other people. But when you start creating narratives, we got to question why. Why is this a narrative?
Because everybody wanted to be a narrative. And until everybody start really waking up and wising up, this is what you're going to come across. It happens. And even for those who are reporting crimes, guess what? I don't care if you got a white collar, black collar, or a mullet. You try to rob me, I'm whooping your ass. So,
I appreciate you, Mary B. I really do. And as for it, you're right. It's sometimes I'll be watching something and then it disturbs me. Because I don't I learned this too, Nate, and correct me if I'm wrong, but like I heard you say this, I don't pick sides. And this is the reason why I don't pick sides when people have an argument, because one, is between them two. And when you pick a side and they resolve the issue, the person whose side you didn't pick will always remember whose side you did pick.
Facts. That's why I said not even that. I never did that and never did that in real time. Only time I would have picked the sides if I know for a fact you was wrong and you couldn't come back from that line, especially if I stood against that. Like, oh yeah, I can't fuck with you.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't pick no damn sides because there's no need to pick a side. That's why I said that the other day when I addressed that shit. I'm not I'm not picking nobody over nobody. I don't care. And like I said, if I didn't come out your womb or your nutsack, I'll be damned if somebody try to dictate to me who the hell I'm trying to pick. You want me to pick a side? I'm gonna pick a side dish. Let me get some macaroni and cheese and mashed potatoes with that. And other than that, I'm not picking no fucking sides, man. That's wrong shot.
Yeah, as for, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm sensitive to energy too, and like when I feel like, you can tell when somebody is having fun and joking, but then you can feel that spirit when when somebody is trying to like demolish somebody. That make me uneasy. It make my spirit uneasy, and it's like I don't like being around that. I don't like being around it. And I definitely like a lot of but like I said, that's when people address people on here all the time. A lot of the content creators I do support address issues, and when they're addressing it, I just give them their space, and I'm still supporting. I just don't involve myself. It's not my issue, so I don't involve myself. But then I see some people do involve themselves. And that creates problems between people who didn't have a problem before. And that just builds. And that's what I'm saying. As a content creator, I think we got to be responsible too and understand that people are watching us. And anytime somebody watches or listens to you, you have the potential to influence them one way or another, good or bad. And us as content creators, us as adults should understand that and be responsible for that. Because like I said, it could be somebody in the bushes listening to me and I can say something negative about somebody else. And they can be like, oh, this dude is amazing. I want to prove myself to him, and go hurt that person.
Yeah.
Shit like that has happened on here. So, I mean, we just got to be responsible. Just like I mean, anything in life that you do, you have a level of responsibility to it, and this is no different. I can't come on here preaching hate. You know what I'm saying? I mean, me personally, I just can't come on here preaching hate because I'm negatively influencing people. How does that? I don't even understand how, because it's not in me. I don't understand how to make people feel better. Even like when I was in the street and I had to do something and I hurt somebody, I felt bad, man. I felt like shit. I didn't feel good. I felt bad. I got a heart.
Yeah, because that's your damn conscience talking to you. Message.
Right. Like shit, I got a heart, bro. Like, is these people that heartless, man? Even like I understand how far I came, right? That's why when I see people struggling or going through some stuff or might not be living up to their potential, that's why it's a choice. Everything we do is a choice. I choose not to judge anyone because what a person is today, they can redefine themselves tomorrow. They can begin to change and start to change. But if you continue to judge a person from where they at, it might hinder how far they believe or see themselves going. And I just know that from personal experience because I've been put down by an individual my whole life. And until I stopped listening to that person, the whole time I was listening to that person, I didn't believe in myself. But when I stopped listening to that person, I start not breaking limits. I start creating limits to break intentionally. I start finding ways to improve myself even more beyond what I thought I could. But as long as I listened to that one person, I never thought highly of myself. And so that's why I know that's why I don't do it. A person can go to sleep and wake up a different person. Well,
I
at
woke
least a
up this
different
morning.
mindset.
I woke up this morning feeling like a pit bull. Tomorrow I'm gonna feel like a giraffe. I think Friday I'm gonna feel like a lone wolf.
Uh, bro, I'm about
Nah,
to.
I get where you're coming from though. Nah, but see, all in all, a lot of times some people just gotta eliminate, and that's more because it could be more than one person that being. You got some people who got more than one person that got negative influence in their head. But my thing, all in all, is all supposed to be about your perception and what the hell you want for your life, and you shouldn't let nothing hinder you really at all. Not even naysay, because guess what? When you want to rise to the top and they still sitting in that same position, or they done fell down a couple of positions, they're gonna look and say, "Well, damn, I shouldn't have been." Yeah, see, you could have been a part of the franchise. Now your ass is outside the franchise. Keep it pushing.
Yeah. And I want to say this too. If you really think about this, uh, anybody who might need to hear this, the position that you're in today, everything you did in the past got you there. If it's good or bad, but just understanding that you can start doing things tomorrow to put you to have a better future. You see what you created. If the position you're in is good or bad, you created that. You have the power to create your future. You just got to take the proper steps, make the right decisions, the right choices. Because I don't
Oh
think people.
man, when you was 25, I wasn't born yet. I don't believe. Damn, nigga, I know old head like a senior citizen or what. Let me talk about when was I when I was probably still in the nut sex. I don't know. Shit. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Well, now, no, but it's just some things, man. Listen, there was certain things in life I never took heed to, never really listened to. Even when people was trying to give me that quote unquote tough love shit at one point when I was being super stubborn, I wasn't being stubborn. I just looked at what the hell I wanted to do, and I said, until I get there, I refuse to do anything else. That's not being stubborn. That's literally following what the fuck I want to follow because I know it's going to lead me somewhere where I want to be. Hence why I did what I did. But you know, I laugh at some people. I said because even when people, oh, you ain't going, okay, you could say all the extra shit you could try to say, and it went in one ear and out the other. Now I look at certain people. It's not even to look down at them. Those same people that were saying the wild shit, where y'all at right now? Yo, sir, your job hiring? Yo, sir, you know anybody hiring right now? Wait a minute. Y'all niggas was the one telling me try to get down with y'all, and look, all y'all niggas got used and got fired. Like you try to get me a company where I knew for a fact they at some point, even when they say, yo, we downsizing, we getting rid of some of y'all. Look, had me on a job for a couple months. We talk about some, yo, we might have to get for what, bitch? What you supposed to be doing? Nah, we ain't doing that. I follow what the hell I'm following. Look where I'm at right now to a degree. I'm good where I'm at. And it might get even better. I might be getting the raise. Fuck out of here.
You know what? Like my family in Pennsylvania, and when I was hustling, I used to go down there a lot, and I take some stuff down there. And my cousin who was down there hustling, he was older than me, and when I stopped hustling, I was coming down there in suits because I was doing real estate. And he was laughing like, "Oh, bro, you ain't making money like you used to." I told him, but I was at peace. And a couple years ago, he stopped hustling, and now he got a CDL license. He drive trucks, and he was like, "Cuz, this is so." He was like, "You right, this is peaceful." He was like, "I don't even care about the money. I just care about having peace." He's like, "I ain't got no worries." He said it feel good to get up and go to work every day.
Yeah, listen, ain't nothing wrong with fucking either getting your hands dirty or doing something. Don't matter what the hell it is. And that's what some people fail to realize. You got to start somewhere, even if you're trying to build and create your own shit. Got to start somewhere, nigga. You can't just be sitting here and thinking miracles going to fall in your lap.
And Mary B, I appreciate you coming through and showing love. Anytime I'm on, you can ask to drop the link. I'll drop it. Feel free to come up here and build with us. Everybody welcome. I'm gonna drop it again if anybody want to hit the link. But yeah, when I come on here, man, I come on here, like I said, to share information, to receive information too. I learned so much from so many different people on here. 22, Nate, Pops, just a different insight, different ways to look at stuff. I use all that. That's why I love interacting with people, just to get their perspective on how to look. And like I said, I think we all get something to offer. So no matter what the topic is, even if you come up here and ask questions about the topic, you're more than welcome. Thanks for putting that link in, Perp. Yeah, and if you got a channel on here and you got even if you ain't got a blue wrench, we'll drop your link in the chat. Perp, I don't know if Make This Go Viral's link is in the chat, but if it ain't, can you put that one in there too? I appreciate
my
that.
backup channel back on there. I think Nate Radio might be back over tomorrow. I don't know. Should be Huff. Should give y'all
always us. Yeah, always us for. I appreciate you coming. I appreciate everybody who come through to support. It do mean a lot to me. It really do.
Peace and blessings to everybody in the chat.
Especially when y'all hit the link. Nate, you've been blessing me since I've been on here, bro. I appreciate you so much, man. I really do.
Ain't nobody fucking blessing me though, nigga. I still ain't got no hair. What's wrong with y'all niggas?
Hey, man. Hey, I got this one little spot to grow on the front. I'll let that grow out and give it to you, bro.
Oh man, I tried to get a shag rug for 8 weeks. Y'all motherfuckers ain't sharing no fucking puppy love, no nothing. That's what I'm just trying to feel with people. Look at this. Can't even get a shag rug for Christmas. What's wrong with y'all?
Hey, do anybody know if the Lakers lost that game?
Oh damn, I forgot about the fucking game tonight. Shit.
Bro, they was
probably
losing.
Did lose. They probably did. Hey, man, listen.
That was so. They had 1 quarter left. Like they couldn't have did that shit at the end of the game. That was so disrespectful to me. I'm happy the Thunder did turn around and spank their ass. Like, you gonna stop in the middle of the game to hold a celebration. Like, you have 1 quarter left, bro. Y'all got the momentum. Keep rolling with it. You ain't do nothing but piss them other players off. If I was on the Thunder, I'd have been like, y'all done fucked up now.
Cold fact. Like, hey, you gotta learn sometimes. When you don't learn, you get burnt.
Yeah, I seen that S4. That's gonna be him and Luka. If they can mesh together well, that's gonna be scary. You got two killers. You know when they got the ball in their hand. Kyrie is bro.
I
That's
think
my dude.
the problem gonna be defense though.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
guess what? You got another shooter, yeah. But if Kyrie get hurt, then who your other shooter again? You should
I
have
don't.
kept that boy Brunson, because that boy Brunson would have been fucking coming up there. Yeah, let me help y'all out with this real quick. Let me get some burn real quick.
I don't even know who Dallas gave up. I ain't really been following the NBA this season. I don't know why. I just ain't been into the NBA. I ain't really been into sports this season.
Yeah. I don't know. But it just everything been kind of funny. And I'm like, I feel bad only because I'm like, damn, KD, when you went down the last time, James Harden did that bullshit. Now this nigga did the bullshit once you went down again. Like, what the fuck? I was saying, man, you know what? Let me steal 2 real good players. Try to win me up. Listen. I feel he could win one by himself somewhere, even if it ain't here. But I feel he could win one here. He just got, man, get niggas that you know for a fact. Look, I don't care about nothing. I don't care about nothing entertainment wise. I came to win this fucking chip.
And see, he should have stayed in Golden State. He let people get in his head. He should have kept his ass in Golden State. KD had it made in Golden State. They probably could have won. I mean, before they all retired, if they could have found a way to keep him and Clay and Steph, they probably could have won like 4 or 5 more, bro.
Nah, you know where he messed up at? If he wouldn't that got injured that playoff series when he got injured and they wouldn't that misdiagnosed that quote unquote soreness in the leg for Achilles injury, he wouldn't have fucking, even if he had to take that loss, all right, I'll take the loss right now. He'd have been good. But then again, I
Yeah.
already kind of figured that. I figured, man, listen, at some point, ain't nobody gonna want to say, well, damn, I'm trying to fucking put myself in a category where I could win one, but I could win one whether I'm the leader of the team or not. And in all honesty, I think they could win one. It's just because I don't see him going nowhere else. And if he do, man, listen, he's not going to be the prime option, I don't believe. Even
They
though
talk,
he's still playing great. I'm talking about KD.
they
I don't
talking
see him
about
going
Boston.
nowhere else.
They talking about
No,
sending him to Boston.
talking about sending who?
KD to
That
Boston.
nigga not going to no damn Boston. That nigga, he better off staying here and getting because they got the money. First of all, the Nets got the cap space to get who the fuck they could get. They got these 2 motherfuckers and they fucking hold ass on him. At least he still stayed, nigga. I
Yeah.
give him that much despite whatever little media drama was going on. He still stood. What the fuck about these 2 niggas? Y'all
Yeah,
supposed to be
James.
my niggas and y'all leave me, motherfucker. So shit.
That was
That
a
should be
soft.
fuel for the fire, bro.
James Harden soft, bro. I mean, that was a soft move, bro. I mean, but it's business. Like my cousin, he played for the Jets now. He was down in Tampa Bay. You know, helped them win the Super Bowl, and they loved him in Tampa Bay. The players, the media, like the surrounding town, they didn't even
Yeah.
offer him a contract. So
Yeah,
it's a
I
business.
remember.
You know, what up, Chalky? What is it
Nah, but
called?
that's some
Captain.
bullshit business because I feel like this. You know what? I got a feeling once this one come back, even if he got to take damn near the team by himself like he did the last time, he could do it. I feel he could win one. Give him one good solid person, even if it's just them 2. A dynamic duo I could have any day than a triple threat. Because now when you get a triple threat to the degree, if you ain't got the space, now you got to worry about a poor ass bench and everything else. So you can't really. That means you're gonna be more reliant on your stars than anything.
Hey, appreciate you coming through. We just talking random topics, whatever pop up. Hope you sub to the channel, man. Appreciate you. Positive vibes over here.
That's what I'm saying. All in all, shit just sound too funny to me. Like, oh, niggas left you, homie. That should be the inspiration for him to say, you know what? I'm taking this whole team to the fucking finals, and I'm gonna try to win a chip on my own and say, fuck y'all niggas. Yeah,
But you
messed up
know,
on.
I don't think he got that Kobe mentality. Only person, I mean, in recent memory since I've been watching, that willed a team to the finals and won was Kobe. I mean, you can almost argue Dwayne Wade did it that year Shaq was there, but they don't got that Mamba mentality, man. They ain't got it in them.
I can't say that KD don't have it. It's just you gotta look at it. If he happens to go down because of whatever little injury, and see, I know what it is with him. I notice every time he got an injury, it's always either with the ankles or the leg. But it's most like see, the first two injuries I remember him having, I remember he had to get a corrective surgery in his ankle because some screws was touching his bone or some shit. So it's not that he could give you more games than fucking Kawhi Leonard. They say he don't really load manage. KD will play until he seriously get hurt. Some of these niggas will play until they seriously get hurt. All these other little niggas, they just okay, I'm gonna play about 20 games here, I'm gonna sit out about 15 here, come back. Nah, nigga, like play until you know you can't play, nigga.
Yeah, hey, everybody in the chat, let's support one another. Show each other some love. It's free. Free way to support, free way to show each other love is just liking, subbing up to everybody. I would appreciate that. And anytime you come in here, my super mod, this is the mod of the year. I appreciate you, Perk. She gonna show love. That's what we do over here. We build. So anytime you come in here, that's a given. You ain't gotta thank me, make it go viral. I appreciate you coming, spending time with us, chopping it up.
I want a lobster for my zoo. I need one.
You want a lobster?
I need a Maine lobster.
Hey, bro, you want to, bro, when I was 15, bro, that's when I became allergic to shellfish. And before that, I used to eat shrimp and everything. And we went to Red Lobster, and I got a king crab. And I was eating it, and my face started itching. I'm like, hey, go to the bathroom. Bro, next thing I know, I was waking up in the ambulance going to the hospital. And I can't even eat shellfish anyway. I'm allergic to the iodine. But I contracted the damn thing when I was 15. Before that, I was straight. I be getting so, bro. I feel some type of way when people be cracking them crab legs, man. I be like, damn, I can't even eat it no more, bro. People eat shrimp. I be like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's probably the only time I get jealous is when I see people eating shellfish.
I don't get jealous at all. I'm not missing nothing. I ain't been there and done that. But hold up. You ain't gonna say fuck my lobster, fuck your kangaroos. Keep telling you that shit, Platy. Fuck your kangaroos, fuck your backyard, fuck your heat wave.
Yeah, we Perp, I might be coming to Australia. I gotta get cleared from the doctor and make sure I gotta take some tests to make sure I can get on the airplane. But we planning a trip to Australia, and I don't think my wife's family too far for. So hopefully, if I get there, y'all see me and Perk. We go live on the mountaintop. I'm gonna be running from kangaroos and shit. Like, look, hey man, I heard them koala bears is evil, bro.
Fuck her koala bears and fuck her damn
bro.
boomerang, nigga. Fuck her boomerang.
Bro, man, can you imagine getting attacked by a koala bear? You walking through the forest and damn koala bear just jump on your back and start biting your neck or some crazy shit.
That nigga bite me, I'm punching the fuck out that nigga. I'm a matter of fact, I got some embalming fluid in my book bag and all.
What?
Fuck that. I had to stuff the wallet, nigga. Shit. I'm from the South, nigga. I know how to fucking kill them niggas and stuff them niggas around your motherfucking pulse. Like, here, you want?
You know, we supposed to be going for well, we scheduling to go for a week. We don't know yet if we gonna take the babies because I think they gotta take shots that I'm not getting them vaccinated. There
Nigga,
she
shut
go.
up.
Hello.
I enjoyed the word of the day. I don't know if you heard me say that earlier. I enjoy them because
No,
you
I've
be
been
having
on the
me.
fucking phone.
You be cracking me up, man. You are
What have I done?
nothing.
I
It's just
can't even remember what I said.
the way you be putting the sentences together. The one when you was I forgot the name of the word, but when you associated it to like the high school experience, I
Oh
was
my
like,
God,
oh my god,
where I have the face for radio.
yeah. I'm like, oh my
goodness.
god, and because when you first said like a face for radio, I had to say it out loud, like, oh shit, like,
I caught that shit off the rip and just laughed about it.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, if it makes the
yeah.
people happy, if it makes them laugh, then I am your clown.
And that's what I do. I like to make myself the butt of the jokes. That way, I know I'm not disrespecting nobody, and I know people go laugh. You know, so I do
Yeah,
enjoy
for
it.
sure.
So if y'all hear me tell a blind joke, I'm blind, so it's okay to laugh. I'm telling it.
Oh, I'm gonna be
Legally
telling the
blind. I'm
blind
not all the
jokes
way
too.
blind. Yeah, I'm legally blind. So
I did that in the chat yesterday or whatever. I said, how many fingers am I holding up?
you know my wife. You know when I make my wife mad, you know she do that. She'll be like, "How many fingers?" She'll hold both hands up because I can only see one hand at a time. So she'll hold both her hands up. Like, how many fingers am I holding up? I'm like, "Go fuck off."
She said, "Fuck your vision, nigga."
Right.
But I really had to come up because, you know, I know it's not set in stone, but I got a little excited at the prospect of you coming to Australia.
Yeah, so we planning that trip. Is there some stuff?
Whereabouts are you going to be stationed?
I gotta ask her 100%, but I know it's over her grandmother's house, and it's two places. I know a portion of her family stay in Gold Coast, but a portion stay in Melbourne. But her grandmother, I believe, stay in Gold Coast.
Stop it!
Yeah,
just down. It's literally down the mountain from me.
Yeah, her family stay in Gold Coast, and some of them stay in Melbourne. Some of them I don't even know. I just know the name. Those two names.
Just tell her that she can't go to Melbourne at all. She's got to go to the Gold Coast, and then I'm just going to come and stay with you for a week. We're going to have like a whole holiday together. I'm family now. Oh, shush you.
Well, we'll definitely come through. We'll definitely
I wasn't even talking about y'all. I wasn't even talking about y'all. Pussy platter. Fuck your pussy platters. We wasn't talking about that. Almost had a problem trying to open this fucking gate. Apparently, these niggas done changed another lot.
Oh no.
You said how long is the travel is for? I think it's like 12 hours.
Depending on where you at.
I think it's a total of like 18 hours though, because we got to go from here to another. We in Detroit, so I think we got to go to Cali or something. Or I know there's 2 airports we got to hit before we go, but that's another reason we wanted to wait till my daughter is at least 1.
Yeah.
And then we got to see because we want to take them because her grandmother's there. And her mother passed a couple years ago, and she only met her grandmother one time in person. So we want to take the kids there to meet, their great grandmother. So we want to wait till our daughter is at least 1. I got to take this test to make sure I can take the pressure from the plane before I get on it.
Well, doing, Nate? Good Lord.
Yeah,
Sounds like
it's
you've got
like
the phone in the pocket.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I'm kicking everything. I'm kicking raccoons, dead bodies, everything over here.
Leave
I'm in
the
the
fucking
cemetery, man.
raccoons alone.
Nah, I'm not kicking nothing. Now I'm walking through the construction site where the fuck I'm supposed to be going. My tags are still over here, despite all the construction going on.
Mhm. Well, I hope against hope that you manage to get out here. That would just be fucking brilliant.
yeah, that'd be dope. That's one place I've been looking forward to traveling to. I haven't had the luxury to make it to Australia, and I like nature, and that's one of the most exotic natural spots that we have.
Yeah.
So I want to experience that.
Well, you'd have to drive up to my mountain and explore the national park, which is just out of this world. Um, the Gold Coast itself, it's a bit of a wank. Like, there's just a beach and lots of fucking buildings.
I ain't getting in that water. I'm straight. Y'all got too many damn jellyfish. Ain't nobody
Right.
pissing on me. No, ain't nobody pissing on me. Nope. I'm straight. I'm not even getting in it. The whole. I was looking at a picture. Her cousin had FaceTimed us, and I forgot. I guess it's a season when like the water is filled with jellyfish. She was like, "Isn't it so pretty?" I'm like, "Hell no! Look at that shit. It's like some shit off a sci-fi movie." Like all them damn jellyfish. Oh, only thing you have to do is pee on it. No, ain't nobody peeing on me. Y'all don't watch
No,
too
you
many R.
don't.
Kelly videos. So y'all, I'm straight. Ain't nobody piss
I
on me.
won't piss on you.
Right. Like, I'm straight, man.
No, look, that's a complete fallacy. You do not have to pee on somebody that's been stung by a jellyfish. I believe actually one of the best things to do is to have tomatoes on hand
A
because
tomato?
it's because I think tomatoes are like an alkaline or something
Yeah.
against an acid, and it
I'm,
kind of, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna just tell you this for future purposes. I am always gonna ask you to say tomatoes because I love when people pronounce things different. Tomatoes. What's another word? Because you got that British lingo. You know, what's another word that y'all say that we
Hang on,
say different?
1 second. I've just got to mute. Hang on. I'm
Tomatillos.
coming back.
Tomatillos.
Tomatoes. What is another word? Because like my wife, she don't say Chicago. She say Chicago. So I always fuck with her. Be like, say Chicago. She be like Chicago. I love when people pronounce things different. It'd be funny. Just little shit like that in life make me laugh. I'm a goofball. In actuality, like if y'all was kicking it with me, man, y'all would probably be like, get the hell away from me, bro. I do shit to laugh all day. I like laughing. I enjoy life, bro. I really do. I think it's healthy to laugh. I think more people should find reasons and find things to make them smile and laugh every day.
Well, I'm gonna stop laughing from now on.
Cut it out, Nate. You can't. You got that Joker laugh, bro. You be.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
serious. I'm no longer laughing. No longer laughing no more.
I have to run again. Hopefully I'll be back.
Okay.
It's just one of those days. But
Yeah.
you'll know that I love you, and I'll
Oh, we know,
talk really
Bert.
soon. Mwah. Be awesome.
All right, have a good one, babe. Yeah, I'm with you. As for I'm not getting stung by no damn jellyfish. I don't care what she say about tomatoes. I know she. I know you piss on it. No offense. No offense. What, bro? You good? Yeah, I'm silly but genuine. You know, I like I said, a lot of times I make myself the butt of the joke. You know, um, that's how you know I'm not. You know, I ain't no purpose of me. I don't try to hurt people. I don't see the purpose. I don't get nothing out of it, so I don't do it. But yeah, I'm silly as hell. I enjoy laughing, bro. I think we all should.
I'm not laughing no more, man. I'm starting to realize this is something that's been wrong in my life now. I think that's why I'm not succeeding where I want to go. I got to stop laughing. I got to be like George Jefferson and really be tough.
Hey,
I ain't
bro.
laughing no more, man.
Man, I want to. There you go. There you go.
That's your last laugh you're getting for the rest of the motherfucking day. When I
What
go live, there ain't no more laughter. Even in Club Nate, ain't no laughter. About to be Sergeant Payne out this bitch.
Fapping. What is fapping, bro? I didn't even see that. Where is that at? I didn't even see that. What is fapping? What is
S4, stop laughing at me. Stop laughing at me, S4. I'm not laughing no more.
Hey,
I'm tired
really?
of that. That's
I
the
don't
last
even.
laugh y'all getting from me forever. Not
Hey,
laughing no
really, I
more.
don't even. What is fapping, bro? That's something I gotta look up. Y'all gotta help me, bro. What the fuck is fapping?
Don't ask me. I don't even want to say what it is because my Scorpio mind thought it's something else, but that I'm
Hey,
gonna leave
really
that
said, wow, it's
be.
something crazy, bro. I don't know what fapping is, but if fapping makes you laugh, just do it in private, bro. That's all I can say. I don't know what it is, and I ain't even about to try to think what fapping is. Damn, I gotta look that shit up. What the fuck is fapping?
I ain't laughing no more. And I ain't fapping. Oh, I don't know what the fuck a fapping is. I ain't doing
Nah, I ain't even about to say that shit, bro. That might be some crazy shit. That might be some shit with animals, or I don't know, bro. I ain't even
I'm
see
not
that kind
laughing
of.
no more, man. I'm not laughing. You sat here and said it was contagious, so I ain't laughing no more. Laughter is no longer going to be my contagion out here. I'm spreading the wrong type of positivity. I gotta be a nigga.
Bro, this is go. I gotta look this shit up, bro. This should go.
Nah, I know it don't sound dirty. I'm just being huffed, but I still don't know what the fuck that is.
Oh
They
nah,
nigga.
bro. Nah. Okay, nah. I see what it is. I seen it in another word. Yeah, I see now. Really, I just seen it in the Urban Dictionary. Hey, like I said, bro, just do it in private, man. I
Nasty
wouldn't.
motherfuckers.
I wouldn't have shared that though, bro. I wouldn't have shared it. But hey, fap away, bro. What the fuck, bro? It's some weird shit to be going on in this app, bro. No offense to you, bro. I will share shit like that. Hey,
I
bro.
ain't shit. I see, look, get
Hold
that last laughters out of me for the night. Ain't no more laughter starting. Matter of fact, hold on. It's Wednesday morning. Ain't no more laughter no more.
Hey, that's for. Hey,
Never mind.
I seen it
Just
in
say
the
the
Urban
itis, man.
Dictionary.
Just say you got the itis. Just say you got the itis, nigga. You ate some food, you went to sleep, nigga. Shit. Nigga, so now we thinking it was some other shit, man.
Hey,
Niggas need-
hey, there you go, perp. That's your word of the day, fapping. What the fuck?
Stop fapping on the app.
Hey, look, check this out, though. I appreciate this. I appreciate you being creative, bro. I do appreciate that. You got creative, and I just learned something new. So, motherfucker ever tried to shake my hand and said I was just fapping, I'm gonna slap the shit out of him. This motherfucker said fapping made me no offense. Oh shit. Only on YouTube,
Over
bro.
here fapping and rapping. You fapping and capping and rapping? All right, cool.
Oh man. But that's what's up, Hewitt. Yeah. Just please don't fap while you listening to my podcast. That shit'll be weird as fuck, bro. Don't do that. But we good. Just do it in private. That way won't nobody get hurt.
Oh, I chose intellectual violence. Yes. I think I won though.
Oh man. Okay, back to whatever we was talking about. We was talking about the jellyfish and pissing, and what was we talking about, bro?
About a bunch of nothing, man.
Yeah, just random thoughts, bro. Just random thoughts. It's crazy shit to come in our head. But like building, like I do appreciate y'all, because like this is I feel like we need more spaces like this where we can come laugh and just have fun. You know, we don't have to destroy one another. I think we can all grow within this community. Everybody got different things to offer. We're little sis at, we're rider at. We need the SUV unit up. Um, but yeah,
I'm
that's
representing intellectual violence and all sorts of fuckery. But the fuckery does come with a cost. Just letting y'all know that. Play with me, you play with fire. You play with fire, you die.
I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. I need to hey, did you know that you got different types of moderators now? I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, they did an update. You can have some as a regular moderator, and then you got those who could run your channel while you, I believe, doing whatever. Sometimes they could run your channel while you're not there. I've seen this. I think it's an update. So
Okay. Yeah, I still get it. I don't even know what all that shit mean.
no, this is basically you can have one moderator that basically like co-running the show, could run the show for you in case you running late, say for example. And then you got the rest of the regular moderators as if you dropping the links and stuff and blocking people out the chat.
So they can start the live?
I believe so. I'm not sure because when I went to go check something the other day and I said, what the hell? It's like it said, do you want this moderator to run your channel or something like that? I said, what the hell? I said, oh, they got a new. I said, okay. I've kind of figured that was coming next because when they did the last update, it was you could go live together. You and somebody else could go live at the same time. Seen some people doing it recently.
Yeah, I seen that. I thought that was Restream or something, but now you can do it off YouTube.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
why I was sitting there looking. I said, wait, what the hell? I was like, good money. Good money. There ain't nobody running my damn show when I'm gone. Wait, I'll think about it. Somebody might be out there. I don't know. I can't do that on the other one there anyway, so shit.
Ain't nobody. Hey man, I love S4, bro. Oh, I'll just sit back. I ain't say it. Oh man. But yeah, realist, I wanna one day I wanna pick your brain about that battle rapping because like Daylight, bro, and I'm subscribed to his channel too. I mean, bro be talking about some real shit too. He just most geniuses are misunderstood. I think I'm misunderstood. I just don't tell y'all what I'm thinking all the time unless I do one of these lives. But I think a lot of geniuses are misunderstood because what's socially accepted is not accepted by them, and they speak out about it, and they tell you the differences. And when you hear those differences, if you ain't privileged to the information or have experienced a lot of the things that they saying, you won't understand it, and you just think they crazy. But in reality, a lot of the stuff they say is true.
Oh, I'm crazy, but I'm also speaking truth. So I don't know what to tell you, right? I'm supposed to be getting a check every month, but speak the truth.
Hey, as for you right at home, because you can see me and Nate up here, we're a mess too.
As for know me in the chats, man, I ain't got no sense, but I got sense. That's how I'm like, I ain't got no sense, but I got sense.
Verb and Daylight, what you think? I used to like DNA. I used to think DNA was cold. What's my man name? He almost got his noodles knocked out. The Middle Eastern dude. what is his name? Disaster or something like that. But he came to Detroit, bro. They almost shot that dude, bro. He was just talking too much. Yeah,
All
they
right, you
did.
got some niggas that don't understand. Look, when you going somewhere else that's outside of your comfort zone, nigga, you should want to chill the fuck out and be humble.
Yeah,
They
you
ain't
gotta
trying to
be
say,
humble.
oh, be scared, but just be humble, nigga, because you say the wrong thing. Somebody, what the fuck this nigga said?
And and that's the thing too. Like this is what people need to understand. This is why I say you don't play boxing and you don't play street, because a lot of these people who live in that street life for real, especially when you come from out of town, they looking for a plate, bro. They looking for the stars and stripes. That's what we call it. I mean, I guess they call it clout now. But yeah, um, they looking for that. And you walk in trying to be hard, that's what you go get, bro. They go test you. And it ain't nothing but clout for them.
Facts. Damn it,
Monique.
Monique. Yeah, I know you. You're right. I chose smoke over violence today. Yeah.
Puff
Yeah.
puff no pass. I wanna
I'm always passing. Damn it.
see it's I ain't trying to be no police or nothing, but marijuana is legal here in Michigan and I am a holder of a marijuana card. I think it'll be interesting. Like I'm like I don't know if everybody just smoke or if they into the strands and understand the benefits from different strands. But I think I'm gonna do a video on that one day. I don't know if I can do that though, but it's legal and I got my card, so that should be cool, right?
I believe so, man. Listen, I don't care. It's legal out in New York City. I don't care if I'm buying it legally or illegally. It's being smoked, nigga.
Oh damn, he did DNA stroke your channel. Yeah, I was like, bruh, like I'm a firm believer. Like even when it comes to like art, I think you should just be real. And a lot of stuff he said, I'm looking like, okay, it's entertainment. But he seemed like a cupcake, bro. He seemed like he'd do some shit like that.
There's a lot of them niggas that you man. Listen, there are a lot of niggas you think is really about that shit. Only the real niggas that you know is about that shit. They'll let you know because there's some things that's gonna be presented. Like even when they going places, you be like, all right, these niggas is really deep. Yeah, because some niggas is really like that. You mean I can go anywhere by myself, but don't think I don't got somebody that won't surround your ass at some point. I you love everywhere, motherfucker. I'm Nate the Great.
Yes, yes. As for the sisters here, hey, she be blessing me all the time. I'm I really appreciate both of y'all coming through, blessing me. I really do. Y'all presence is greatly appreciated. But yeah, Blind Fury, I caught him on what was it, 106 in Park. I think that's the first time I seen him. Dude got skills, man. I
Yeah.
appreciate art. I really do. And you know, art comes in different forms, but verbal art, it's when you can tell when people got a natural gift. You can feel their words. You just don't hear them. And Blind Fury, the way he be spitting, you can just tell he telling his story. What did you say? You could talk about it, just can't say the name of the drug without being censored. Okay, I got to figure out a way to do that. Um, I want. Can I say the Can I say the name? Like if it's a specific name to the strand, or can I just? I don't know. I have to look that up.
If you smoking that good old Kush strand, your breath will smell like raisin bran. Bars, poetry thing.
That's not. You can't.
Monique,
With the medical card, you can have a legal gun. You just can't carry both at the same time. Like I can't carry my sidearm and have marijuana with me at the same time. But they just I don't they yeah I got some Zookies right now as for but they just amended the law in Michigan. You just can't carry both at the same time because it's like so like even people who deliver, because we got delivery services up here where I just put a order in online and they deliver it to my house. They can't carry, but if they don't have, you only can have one or the other.
Man, I'm shooting niggas on sight, and I'm still keeping my shit on me. I'm Nate the Great. I can't be in no other state. Like this fool ass nigga, man. You got both of them? You know you ain't supposed to have both of them, sir. Man, I
Nah, because
don't
I mean,
abide by your rules, nigga. I don't live here.
hold on. I want to tell you. So I got this. I don't know if y'all fuck with the oils. But this, I got the oils too. I
Smoke for
got
the
the oil,
pills.
bro. I got the pin oils. I got dab, bro. We got so much shit here, bro. I got dab. I got flour. Um, I got edibles. I mean, it's just.
They
But
got them
see,
shit everywhere.
I don't like taking like prescription medication, and like I don't smoke to get. I don't even get high when I smoke. It's literally for pain. Like I literally, like in the morning time, like when I got stuff to do, um, I might smoke a sativa, and that's just to relax. That don't really take the pain away. It's the indica or the high. Some of the hybrids take the pain away, but yeah, after I had this shunt put in my head, I be getting migraines like crazy. So I had to find something different. Like, and I didn't like taking them Vicodin. Them things mess your stomach up. And then like the fluid from my brain is actually, I got the shunt in, so they had to divert the fluid somewhere else, so it goes into my abdomen. So a lot of times when I take them pain pills, I get real bad acid reflux, and I already got a hiatal hernia, so that shit is like times 20. So I don't like taking them pills. So I smoke. And I only usually do it like early in the morning, like when my wife here, or at night when all the kids sleep. So even if you do it, just be responsible. Anything you do, you got to be responsible. I do want to say that public service announcement: always be responsible.
Oh, wait. Public service announcement. Be irresponsible sometimes, but that's for other purposes. So play be irresponsible.
Eventually, Monique, I am. But right now, where I live at, I can't. I can, but it's just too much red tape. Like I got to go get a permit from this, even though I can legally own up, I think, to 12 plants at one time. I can't grow outside, and if I did, that's where I would, because I don't do nothing in the house with my kids. Even the oil, I don't even do it in the house with my kids. Um, but yeah, that's eventually, and it's so easy to get into that industry in Michigan. Um,
I see S Ford laughing. What I did now? I said be irresponsible for certain things. Yes, be irresponsible for certain things, not all things.
yeah.
Right?
Well, what happened, Mo, was I had an injury to the head, and when I got the injury, the fluid in my brain stopped draining through my spinal cord, so it started building up in my head, and that's how I went blind in my left eye. The fluid got into my optic nerve and stretched it out, so I had to get a shunt put in my head to drain the fluid. So because I'm blessed, like I said, I'm blessed I didn't lose complete vision in my right eye, even though I only got I don't got no peripheral vision, so I can only see straight. And then when a lot of light hit my eye, um, it started like kind of blinding me. So I had to get special glasses. Even to look at the computer, I got these polarized glasses so I can look at the computer. But my eyes is like real sensitive to light now, and I can't see on my left. But yeah, the fluid in my brain stopped draining through my spinal cord, so they had to put a shunt in, so it wouldn't continue to build up and possibly damage my brain, or I lose my other eye. But I'm good. I'm at my 2 year anniversary, January 21st. So I'm doing good. I'm blessed. The only crazy thing is every 7, 8 years I got to get the shunt replaced. So I got to go back in and cut my head open. So I got a tube in my head. I look like what's my man named Worf off of Star Trek. I got this little tube in my head, and it's sticking. Like when I cut my hair bald, you can see it sticking out. But other than that, like when I grow my hair out, you can't see it. But I got that George Jefferson going on, so I don't even grow my hair no more. I let it go.
Damn, son, you got the LeBron.
LeBron, bro. It's something weird, bro. Look, look. I don't know. I misplaced my clippers. Like I gotta cut my own hair. I can't even go to the barbershop, bro. But I cut my own hair and I misplaced my clippers, so my hair grew out for a while. And it's like, I got the surgery site, but around it is bald, and it's this one little patch that grew on the front, bro. I told my wife, like, bro, we gotta cut this shit. Like, yeah, so it fucked up my hairline. The surgery gave me the LeBron.
No,
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I'm healed. I'm cleared. I can start working out again. So, I might start doing videos. I want to show people how to properly hit a heavy bag. I'll be watching people like exercise, and I used to be a personal trainer and a self-defense instructor, so I'll be watching these videos like, oh, bro, man, technique is so wrong.
I'm gonna show y'all niggas how to smoke a heavy bag too.
Right.
He punching, I'm gonna be smoking. Hold that. I done been punching a heavy bag. I think I fucked my knuckle up the other day though.
That's because you punching it wrong, bro. You don't punch with your
knuckle. No, I didn't punch a heavy bag. When I punched the hole, I told you, sir, I was at work and punched the hole
in the wall. Bro, I see. Bro, the funniest shit I seen this one dude get mad as hell, right? We was in the spot. So it's like the house kind of dilapidated. So he punched in the wall, and then he went to headbutt it and hit the beam, bro, and knocked himself out, bro. That shit was the funniest shit ever, bro. You see somebody punch 2 holes in the wall going crazy. Just imagine somebody screaming like, hitting the wall. Then he headbutted and hit that damn beam and just out cold.
But he's so funny. Anyway. You should have known exactly where the beam is at because it's just always somewhere in the fucking house. I don't care where you at. You're like, yeah, that's where that shit is at. I'm gonna make sure I don't hit nothing over there. Everything else that feel weak or feel at least like it could be punched through, I could deal with this. Oh no, this is heaviness. This is reinforcement. I won't do this.
and you know what, Monique, you 100% right, because even the doctor told me, because I had 50 cc's of fluid on my brain for a couple months, and normally you only have 18, so 18 to 23 cc's of fluid on your brain at one time. And the doctor literally told me, like, I don't know how you don't have brain damage, and you lucky you only blind in one eye. Before she did the surgery, she told me that. And then when they did the surgery, I had just had a lumbar puncture, and they released 52 cc's of fluid. And then not even 2 weeks later, when they did the surgery, I had another 56 cc's of fluid. So the fluid just kept, accumulating and wouldn't drain out. I was taking medication and everything, but it just wouldn't drain out. And I tried to prevent getting the surgery, but my grandmother came to me and told me to just get it and I'll be all right. So I did it. I was meditating one day and my grandmother literally came to me and said, just get it. And so that's why I got it. But you're absolutely right. And it made me humbler too. It made me appreciate life. So in every blessing, every curse, I believe is a blessing in there too. And I don't feel like I'm cursed. I don't feel like I got it no worse than anybody else. So, I just go with it. I had to adapt and change things around, but that's what we all do in life. I'm used to it. I've been through so much prior to this, and I appreciate even the stuff I've been through prior to this because it gave me the strength to make it through this. So that's why I say in every blessing is a curse, and every curse is a blessing. So take the good with the bad and take the bad with the good.
I think I fucked up my knuckles, man. Well, it's not as bad as that wall. So.
And you know what, too, Monique? Honestly, if that never happened to me, I wouldn't be on YouTube. I wouldn't. I only came on here to listen to videos and I would have never thought about being a content creator if that never happened to me. It just gave me more time. I was hustling and bustling. I was always working. So even it gave me more time with my family, gave me more time with my kids. So that's why I say I'm not even upset or mad about my current situation. It's a blessing. It's all about how we look at things, you know.
Yeah, man. I know I shouldn't have punched that wall.
Nate,
But it
it's a
felt good
blessing.
though.
Find the blessing in it. Now you got a fatter knuckle.
Nah, man, I think I gotta drain some fluid for real. I think I got a titty on my fucking knuckle. What the hell going on? That shit feel like a basketball with no all that extra air in it. Like, what the hell going on? I can still ball my fist and shit though. Don't get it twisted, but damn, like that shit hurt like that. Yeah, I was that angry. I didn't feel that shit. I didn't feel that shit the whole day. I just started feeling that shit today. It was like, the fuck? Hey, okay. Like, my shit fucking abnormal right now, but hey, I'm the only nigga that can laugh at my own pain.
Nate about to go around slapping people with a fat finger.
Nah, my finger's not even swollen. That's the sad part. Nothing is swollen. It just, I can feel it. Either that or I messed up something. I hope I ain't mess up. I hope I ain't break something in my shit for real. They're like, oh, you messed the blood vessel up, sir. How? I don't know. Oh, I chose violence. That's what happened. Yeah.
Revenge of the wall. The wall got revenge on you.
Actually, it didn't get revenge. That fucking piece of hole still sitting there. I know they probably didn't even notice that. And when they do, they're like, what the hell? Hey, who did this? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Oh, man.
Yeah, and you know what, Monique? That's what like I wish more of us understood that we can talk to the ancestors, because it's been a couple times, even today, you know, when I found out my niece had to have surgery, it messed me up because, you know, she just had a cyst, or they thought it was just a cyst. When they got her to the hospital, they realized that it was an infection in her brain, so she had to get a craniotomy. So they had to cut her from ear to ear, and when they did that, they found out her skull, like the infection had eroded some of her skull, so they had to dig the infection part of it. So it was a big surgery, and I didn't find out about it until after she was in surgery, so it kind of messed me up. And you know, anytime I pay homage to the ancestors, but I always ask for help. I always do, because I understand how and I understand that it works. And when I did, my grandmother came and told me, like, don't worry, we got her. And 2 hours later, you know, she came out of surgery just fine. They did a skin graft and everything. So she gonna be all right. And it, you know, my head was messed up because I slept through it. I didn't know what was going on until, you know, it was going on. So yeah, I pay homage to the ancestors. I pay homage to the Creator, and I ask the ancestors for help all the time. But we have that ability, and a lot of us don't understand it. That's why I never speak on the dead in a negative way. I never do. That disrupts the ancestral plane. We gotta let our dead. We have to let our dead rest in peace, and that way they can assist us and help us in this physical world. Believe it or not.
Oh shit! I wish I need to fucking. I need to find out. I need to speak to both of my grandfathers. Then I ain't never meet none of them. At least one of them coming to my good. I need one of them to come into my dream. I'll be alright. At least let me know you here. Shit.
Right. Whenever you get time, I can give you some information on guided meditations and how to tap into the ancestral plane. It's possible. I'm telling you, because I do it all the time. And it's something that you naturally connected to. You just have to know. believing is not good enough. You have to know you have this power and you have this capability. And once you fully know, you can access it.
What you mean what trees I smoke? Don't worry about what trees I smoke. And yeah, I thought somebody's face was on the wall. That's why I punched the shit out that shit. But then I realized something. I can't hit women. So I had to put somebody else's face there. And I punched the shit out of Biden, I think. Motherfucker. Shut stop playing fucking shots. This nigga here bugging. Nah, but I'm the only one that can laugh at my own pain. And you're right. I just found out a piece of my finger is swollen. I just didn't recognize it. Damn.
Yeah, you better put some ice on it, bro.
I'm good. This should be down. It almost feel like it jammed. Almost feel like I jammed it and I'm good. I still knock a nigga the fuck out though. Don't get it twisted. Like shit. There ain't nothing for me to do that. As long as I can ball my fist. Now if I couldn't ball my fist like a couple weeks ago, not the other week, I know I tweaked my hand. I did something. I was like, oh, I can't ball my fist. Oh shit, it's broke. It wasn't even broke. It was just, I don't know. It was getting in. It was getting spooky for a minute. I'm about to say we found out they giving me osteoporosis before time. No, why my bones hurt? I'm sitting there bugging. But it wasn't nothing. I really just tweaked my hand that day. Fucking around with shit on this job. That's why. Won't do it no more. Can you do that? Thank you.
And as for it, I tell you this too. You can't be scared when you're afraid. They don't want to disturb you, so they won't come. That'll keep them away. I had to explain that to my wife because, like, her mother and her father died. I haven't seen her father, and I'm sensitive though. I think I was born this way. I've seen my grandfather and never met him, never seen a picture, and described him perfectly to my grandmother, and she freaked the fuck out. And I was playing with him. I was talking to him when I was a little kid. So I've been like this my whole life, and it used to freak me out. But I notice when you're afraid of them, especially if it's a good spirit, a good ancestor, they won't come to you while you're afraid because they don't want to. They don't want to make you afraid, so they won't come to you. So you have to be at peace or calm to actually evoke them, to have an experience with them. And sometimes it comes with dreams, but like I said, I can go into a meditation or prayer. Like praying is a form of meditation. It's one form of it. That's the asking part, but then you got to sit still to listen. So that's why it's important to meditate after you pray or ask for something. You have to calm your mind and body to hear. So that's the importance of meditation. But yeah, definitely. And then when you're young too, you're more open to it. The older we get, we become indoctrinated on different things, and one of those things are moving away from the spiritual realm. We're conditioned to think more physical than spiritual as the older we get. So that's why a lot of times you will hear young people like babies and young kids being able to see spirits because they haven't been indoctrinated yet.
Hold on, Mo. They ain't gonna tell me nothing. I would at least like to fucking know who the hell my grandpappies and them was. Damn it. They gonna tell me to stop smoking. Most likely they gonna tell me something different. They probably gonna tell me something I've been missing. Stop hating on the blessing, lady. And I'm like, that's what it's nah, but I think I only had one, man. I think I done conjured up everybody I should have conjured up in one dream, except those two. I don't know not a near one of them. I think I only got a picture of one of my grandfathers. One of them. I still don't know what the other one looked like. I don't know. Shit weird. I had visions of everybody else in particular that I know that been passed on. And I see them clear as day. I have not seen these two who were supposed to be part of this bloodline yet with scalp him. I don't think God want me to see them. I could be wrong though, but hey.
Yeah, don't think like you got to be 100% open. I eventually you know, a lot of people think it's spookism because they don't experience or haven't experienced it. And unfortunately, like I said, I'm very sensitive. I'm waiting for my wife. You know, she gonna do a show with me about paranormal. You know, she understand it differently. She understand it like most people do, like ghosts and stuff. That's how she understand it. But she got this thing to taking me to haunted places. And one time, bro, like when I say I got possessed, I wasn't moving my own body. And I got up and went to the bathroom. I was sitting in a spot, and next thing I know, I was in front of a toilet throwing up. I don't even know how I got to the bathroom. And then when they start telling me what happened, it's like I don't remember none of that shit. I just remember looking at a lamp, and the lamp was fucking moving. It was like a chandelier lamp, and one string of beads was moving on it. And that shit kind of like hypnotized me or something. Next thing I know, I was in the bathroom throwing up. And they was telling me like I got up, and like her cousin is probably like 5'4". I'm 6 foot, 235 pounds. And they said I stood up right in front of her, and the look I gave her, they thought I was gonna do something to her. Like it scared the shit out of them. Because my eyes was rolled behind my head. They said my eyes was all white. But I'm gonna let her tell the story. That's like her introduction to YouTube. But yeah, she want to come on here and start telling some of the. But that was just, I never went back to that place, and I never will. Because ever since I walked in that building, like I asked the dude, I'm like, there's a whole bunch of people who died here. Like I felt death when I walked in the building. And back in the mob days, they used to take people. It's called the Holly Hotel. You might can look it up. I think they did like some what they call
I
it.
did documentaries on it.
Yeah, and we was in there, and they got some good food there. It's like a restaurant, and then they do like comedy in the basement. And I didn't know they did seances in the basement, because if I knew that, I would have never went. Because like I said, I know I'm sensitive, so I don't go in places like that. But I didn't know they did seances down there. And we had went in the basement. We was in the basement, and I was sitting in a chair, and they was going to the bathroom. And the next thing I know, I was sitting in front of the toilet throwing up. That shit was fucking. I've never experienced nothing like that. I felt things like touch me, it grabbed me. I felt things that felt like it tried to enter me, but I've never experienced nothing like that. And I was like, I'll never go back there. But they used to take people in the basement, like the mob used to take people in the basement, kill them, and bury them in the basement. And they said when they was doing reconstruction, like if you watch, I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube, but they found like bones down there and all that shit. So no, I don't go to places like that. I went to one area when we was down in Tennessee, and like I literally zoned out for a minute, and I seen like Native American people running, and I seen a man, like a couple men chasing them. And I asked the guy, and he said, "Oh yeah, this is an Indian burial ground." I'm like, "We gotta go." Like when I see shit like that clearly, I don't want to be here. I'm straight. Uncle L, what up, bro?
I feel you, Mo. But I still would like to at least get it, man. What's that thing? I need one of them to take over for the day. Maybe one of them might actually show me something I was missing.
Uncle L in the building. Yeah, make that go viral. Yeah, it's yeah, I don't play with the spiritual realm. I pay homage to it, but I don't play with it. I let the dead rest in peace. Yeah, people be playing with shit they don't understand, and you don't mess with the dead. That's one thing you don't bother. Cause that shit, I can't fight no ghost, bro. I can't fight shit that you can't see, and I know the shit real, so that's why I don't play with it. like I know for a fact is real. So I do not play with it. I don't play with nobody's dead. I don't play. I don't play with no. I don't even like going to cemeteries. I go, when there's a funeral and stuff, but like people be playing in cemeteries and trying to conjure shit and playing with Ouija board. Look, man, when I was younger, oh my bad, my nose running. But when I was younger,
Fucking nose, nigga.
nah, bro, this vape too. When I be smoking this vape, it be making my nose run sometimes. But when I was younger, it was these kids across the street from me. There's a whole bunch of kids on the porch. So I go over there and they playing with a Ouija board. And the Ouija board literally said, get off the porch. And when it said that, I got off the porch. The damn porch collapsed in, bro. So no, I don't play with spirit. I don't play with the Ouija boards too. Leave that shit alone. You fuck around and conjure the wrong spirit up.
Yeah, well, some of them need to conjure up the wrong spirit so you can find out the hard one. And some people just, what the fuck is that? Oh, never mind. I seen flashing lights. I was about to say, is a motherfucker trying to be stupid tonight? I'm about to break my knuckle back in place. Yes. God keep giving me the blessings. Stop playing. Nah, but all in all, though, I can't mess with that. I tried that shit one time. I watched some people play, but I don't know. I felt it was fake only because at that time frame, I really was not saying I didn't believe in it, but I just wasn't. My body wasn't really. I didn't give a fuck. I was young and dumb. But I watched some people play it. And I'm just like, this shit. I tried to play it. I looked at something to see what the hell gonna happen. When I got the gist, I said, all right, let me ask a question. And I'm like, this shit don't work. Even if I thought it did, I'm like, this shit don't work. That's just how I was thinking about it. But I've seen some shit happen though when motherfuckers playing with that shit too. So seeing a nigga damn near get hit by a car. And so watch your step. That's what shit kept saying to certain ones, like watch your step. One nigga damn near got hit by the car. One of my cousins actually got hit by a bus. And it wasn't even supposed to get hit. That's the sad part about it. But he survived that shit and all. I was just like, how the fuck? You crossing the street and you got the light. How the hell did the bus ran the light like some dickhead? So it was just like those three people in particular said, watch your steps. And I'm like, what the hell do I mean by that? So let me just move away from this boy in case he trying to tell me to watch mine.
Hey Mo, it's a documentary about the Iceman, and he was said to be possessed by a demon. Yeah, so I know about the Iceman. I study well, I don't do it no more, but I used to study like psychopaths and stuff because I always felt like if you look at videos of Ted Bundy, you can look and see he has a demon in him. Like I don't see how people believe in God and don't believe in demons. Make this go viral. I did a video about the 7 princes of hell. Check that out because I can explain it from religious standpoint or a spiritual standpoint. So if we talking metaphysics, I can explain what the demon is. If you're talking religion, I can explain what it is. So yeah, demons are real. Believe it or not. I mean, and they possess the spirits of the demon do get attached to us, and that's how they manifest in flesh. It's through us. So we all
they manifested niggas, not real ones.
Yeah, I mean they you just can't open yourself up, and that's why I say a lot of the stuff that influence us is opening us up to these entities stuff that we influenced by. We open ourselves up and allow them to attach to us. That's why we got to watch what we indulge in. We got to watch what we put our energy into and what we allow, what kind of energy we allow to be put into us.
Oh, man.
Kept moving backwards. When stuff like that happened, because I used to study with a voodoo priestess. Well, me and her still real cool. But she said when you studying the adversary and things start like moving backwards, they're trying to discombobulate you because they close to you. Like if you're reading about a Pacific demon, that demon is close to you, and they don't want you to know how they're attacking you. So yeah, you got to be careful with that too.
It's the same thing with damn music. If y'all had vinyls, disc, and all that shit back in the days, all you got to do is play the shit backwards, and it was telling you something. And you can't say, good man, listen, it was multiple songs that I could think of that you played that bitch backwards. It was telling you some shit. So it goes to tell you too, to some degree, like people saying it's all just rap music. No, music, period. But it's not. It's music that is not saying. It's some music that's pure, and then you got others that you know for a fact. Yeah, it's something hidden in this shit because it's too. It got everybody too in tune. That was just like the Garden of Eden. You play that shit backwards, man. It tell you a whole damn message.
Now think about this. Like, you know, when you say all forms of deception, you're right, Uncle Hill. But think about this. You ever heard people say words are spells? And that's true. Because even take the word evil, when you flip it, what it is live. So if somebody say live and you play it backwards, it's gonna say evil. That's how a lot of codes were written back in the day. This English language is the English language is demonic. To be honest with you, because a lot of the words are constructed like that to say different. A lot of English words, if you say them backwards, are Latin words. That's why when you play vinyls back, when people speak in English, you hear different things because Latin is the root of English.
Some of it you was going to hear in English. Some of it, you like you said, you going to hear in Latin. But most of that shit, even when it was playing backwards in English, you heard exactly what was really being said. Even though it might have sounded distorted in certain spots, it was telling you a clear description of what's going on right now. That's why I said Garden of Eden and a few other ones, you play them suckers backwards. That's why I said even before rap was a thing, you played back some of those old musics. Because trust me, don't think I wasn't messing around with my grandmother thing at one point. Let me mess around and see what happens when I play it backwards. Oh, hell no, I didn't want to hear this. One of the songs, I forgot which one it was. It literally tells you it backwards, like, yeah, this is what we doing to your kids, or this is what we doing. I'm like, oh, hell no. You turn this shit off. This shit too weird for me. Like,
now check this out, make it go viral. If you live backwards, you're evil. Meaning if you live in the past, it becomes evil. And if you lived in the past, you become the devil. Meaning like the things that you go through are supposed to strengthen you so you can move forward. But if you hold on to those things, think about if somebody in the past caused you pain and you never let that go. Moving forward, living like that, you would constantly think about that pain and you would take it out on other people. You become the devil. You lived in the past. That's why it's so important to understand words and the essence, the creation of the word, the meaning of the word, the original meaning. Because these words we use, like even me talking now, a lot of the times when I'm saying stuff, you can picture it in your head. That's why I say I'm careful with my words, what I say, because I know the words that I say has a potential to influence people. So I'm very careful with what I say, because I'm not trying to influence no one in a negative way. But anytime you listen to someone, you watch something, it has the potential to influence you, good or bad.
I don't want nobody to be influenced, but I want everybody to choose violence. That's it. See, at least I was being honest. I could have lied, but then again, I can't lie. I can only be honest.
And you know what? It's crazy how people are embracing this whole demonic thing now. That shit is crazy. Like today is in biblical terms, we living in a modern age Babylon. in biblical terms. But it's so crazy how people are embracing it, but not only embracing it, they televising this shit. Like, to do a performance like that on the Grammys, you knew it was scheduled, it was planned. And it wasn't like that, 20 years ago, 15 years ago. Why is they pushing all this negative stuff?
Because guess what? As long as, and I'm gonna say this right now, the only reason why it wasn't like that a few years ago, because some people was still in the midst of quote unquote being in the closet, so on and so forth. And now that everybody feels so inclined to come out, you're gonna get all sorts of wild shit. Everything that you thought wasn't supposed to be fucking private is everything you thought was supposed to be private ain't private no more. Everything you think is supposed to be hidden, it's not gonna be hidden in plain sight no more. There's just some things you look at and you be like, damn, something really like that. But I knew somebody who dealt with somebody famous, and they was one of the quote unquote one of the hip hop pioneers. But they even said the same shit. Like, I used to go with this person to, and the only thing I can say about that person was that despite that they was in that industry, they didn't follow protocol. So that's probably why they didn't go as far as they thought they was gonna go. Hey, your morals is more important than you trying to fucking sacrifice for some money that you can't even take with your ass in the long run. You gonna sell your soul for all this gold, then what? You ain't gonna be able to take it with you in the long run, and then what's the purpose of you inheriting the earth if you got to sell your soul for it?
Yeah. And Monique, what you said is facts, and I've been saying that for years. Like, the only people who really affected by a lot of this negativity are, and it's no knock against people, because I think we all open to some forms of it, but are the weak. But the problem is now the stuff that they doing are indoctrinating the weak-minded people, the people who think, who don't think they have power to change things, who don't think they can't influence positive. Those are the people who are being indoctrinated, and those people are being manipulated and put in positions of power because they can be manipulated.
And what better way to get the masses manipulated by getting somebody that's down with the fucking cause and the agenda? But you gonna have some who, all in all, like I could say, even though this one was part of that era, or he's still, in my opinion, still in that damn. In my opinion, he kind of got blackballed. But then again, he ain't really get blackballed because he can come back in that bitch anytime if he just apologized. Jim Carrey, prime example.
Yeah.
Done spoke some truths as of the last. Why you think you don't see him as much? Like in movies, shows, none of that. He spoke some damn truths. He spoke some real truths about what's going on in this industry. And then a lot of people, see, look, he one of them that happened to scathe somewhat, going through some sort of punishment. He might have got blackballed to a degree, but he ain't laying 6 feet like certain other people like Prince and them when they was exposed to music shit. So
Yeah.
anytime you expose too much in that fucking field, you know what they do to you.
And what Monique said is facts too, because like if you listen to old school music, it was about love, unity and stuff. But now it's all different. And Uncle L, you on the spot, man. That Travis Scott, and you know what? I be watching like replays and clips of it on YouTube. I don't even watch none of that stuff no more. But when I started looking at that whole Travis Scott thing, I'm looking like, bro, this was it's hard to say it wasn't a blood sacrifice, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. No facts, YouTube, fair use. But yeah, that was unfortunate that people lost their lives. But that shit look weird, and people be all they thinking it's entertainment. That shit ain't entertainment, man. Your soul getting sucked up. Like you been corrupted.
You could go to a concert to the degree. It depends on who you going to see. But that concert, that shit looked like a straight cult. That shit looked like, in my opinion, it looked too much like I would say, in my opinion, that's the black version of a rave. Because that's what most of these, not trying to be funny, but that going in them raves, that's almost like how these shits is. Whether they indoors, like at a house, or even in like a building or something like that, or even outdoors somewhere. I've been to like 2 different raves, and it's almost like that. Like you'll have like, what the fuck? Why is it so dark over here? Oh no, I ain't going in here. You out. So shit pop out. I'm gonna have to punch you in your shit. I'm up out of here.
Man, I went to one rave and that shit was wild, bro. I'm like, these people crazy as hell, jumping around. I'm like, man, people sweat hitting your face. Like, I'm out of here, bro. Ain't nobody dance anyway. I'm out.
Nah, because a rave is more like a rave is more for those who like the pill poppers. I'm gonna say it like that. It's either the pill poppers, I can even say the coke sniffers, so on and so forth. It's not saying it's not for the weed heads, because there was always a bunch of weed heads in it. But it's just like a rave is more for them because they mellowing out. They using they drug of choice. They just party into whatever music. Some might dance, some might mosh pit. Like I said, I've been to a rave where it was like, I thought it was about to be a jazz. So, okay, the song came on, everybody's in there dancing, regular chilling. Then some next song came on, like Mosh Pit Central. I said, what the fuck going on here? It's like, oh, they are wilding right now. What the fuck? Like, nah, this ain't it. Ain't it.
Hey Mo, I always felt that off of Puff Daddy. I always felt like I was like, my man, I'm like, here's the definition, the old definition of happy. What was it, gay? I'm like, that definition, he too goddamn happy, especially being in New York. Like, nah, bro, something going on there, bro. I always felt like that energy from Puff Daddy, bro. Like, even, I don't know, bro. Anybody who want another man to call them anything with daddy in it, something wrong, bro. I don't want no man referring to me as nothing, no dad. Don't call me. My wife don't even call me daddy. I'm straight, bro. I got kids, man. That shit fucking weird to me. That shit weird to me, bro. That's just me personally. No knock against nobody, no man who enjoy women calling them daddy. I'm just saying from my perspective, I'm straight. That don't do nothing for me. But a man telling another man to call him daddy, that shit fucking weird, bro. I knew something was wrong. I pay attention to I see intentions in things people do, and I look at it, and a lot of people, if you just pay attention and look at the symbolism people use, fire, even nothing. I'm gonna be quiet. Yeah, just pay attention to the symbolism people use. Yeah, it'll tell you a lot about them. When you pay attention to these people, content, and you pay attention to the symbolism they use, you'll find a lot out about people. Just keep your eyes open. The more your eyes open, the more you be aware and ask for understanding. You know, I think my
All I want y'all to understand is that this is the devil right here that you're talking to. And when I say choose violence, you better choose it. You don't want to see his face in y'all sleep, man.
if I see that face in my sleep, you know what it's gonna say? Jada, kiss me now, you not later.
Facts. Nah, but all in all, though, I told somebody, I said, not saying all music was fucked up, because it wasn't. But some of it, if you played it backwards, like I said, you had the old vinyl, the disc and shit like that. You play it backwards and it was telling you a straight message or some shit. You like,
Yeah.
Is they really saying this? I think even one of the Beatles songs, they played it backwards. I said,
Yellow Submarine.
This is what they were really saying?
Man, you listen to that Yellow Submarine backwards, that shit crazy. And you listen to Purple Rain, that shit crazy. A lot of Prince songs is like that too. Off that Purple
that's
Rain.
why you gotta look at it. But if you look at it, most of the, like, if you go back to, and look, it's not even really our music back in the day to the degree that was, when you play it backwards, it was saying some wild shit. It wasn't really saying much. But everybody else that did music like outside of the R&B or the jazz, they like, this is what they saying for real? And even with certain rap, you could listen to it backwards and they didn't say much. Some shit you just couldn't understand. Like, okay, it was just really being truthful to their shit. Everybody else, it's the message, it's the agenda right now. We coming for you.
Hey, make it go viral. Nah, fire is not. It's nothing bad. Fire is rebirth. Fire is a form of birth and rebirth. It's actually a feminine. Like when you look at certain things, they say is a masculine energy. It's actually a feminine energy, but that's a secret right there. Fire is a feminine energy. So when man attach themselves to fire, you got to understand flamer. I almost said something else, but yeah, just pay attention. Fire is a feminine energy. They try to equate it like this society is so fucked up. They try to take everything from females. They like even that the symbolism of fire is a sign of rebirth. That's why they say the phoenix rises out the ashes. But yeah, fire is a feminine energy. And they try to take it and associate it to male, but it's not.
I'm a whole nigga. I don't use no damn symbols. All I use is my two fists that I was born with. And you just better not be on the fucking receiving end of none of them. Chat.
Yeah. Oh man, I love Mo, bro.
Nah, because like I told somebody, I said you got some music regardless to what. Even when you try to play it backwards, if you couldn't understand nothing, that means 9 out of 10 they didn't say nothing. It wasn't no hidden agenda. But when you listen to certain other genres and played it backwards, they always had a fucking genre. They always had some sort of agenda. And I knew at some point it was going to spew over into our music only because we let these motherfuckers infiltrate. G Money voice. We let these motherfuckers infiltrate.
Even think about that, like when we was coming up, like rock and roll is black music. I don't know if y'all are familiar with Chuck Berry. Chuck Berry was the innovator of rock and roll. They stole so much of his music. Him and Little Richie, they stole so much of their music, and that's something that we created.
It's a few of them. Actually, one of them they ain't even really document, but the only thing they documented about the one guy, because he was a rock and roll artist. I don't know if he was one of the first ones, but they said he had over 60 some odd kids. Like he was on the Chitlin circuit or some shit like that.
Yeah,
because I remember it being, I think only 20 of the kids met. And it's still like the other 40 something that they ain't meet yet.
Hey,
nah, he had 67 kids, nigga. Like he was, that means you was humping in every city.
Look, if y'all not familiar with Chuck Berry, when we get off this live, type in Chuck Berry and listen to My Dingling, bro. That shit is so funny, bro. Chuck Berry he was going into these white clubs singing this song and had all these white people singing this shit, bro. That shit is video footage of this shit, bro. That shit is so fucking hilarious, bro. Chuck Berry was beyond his time, bro. The way he manipulated shit, bro. That shit was so funny.
There was a lot of them that was ahead of their time, and guess what they did? They manipulated, they did whatever, and they tried to get them up out of here. Like I told somebody, I said, if y'all not saying that we ain't no rock and roll originate, most of the shit that we know for a fact originated from us. There's just some aspects we know we didn't originate because that wasn't our code. We didn't invent skydiving because I don't know who the fuck did that shit. We didn't invent that shit.
We ain't invent swimming with sharks or playing with wild animals or none of that shit, bro.
Yeah, we didn't get that close. We didn't do that much.
Oh yeah, see Uncle L on it. Yeah, Chuck Berry, and that's another motherfucker, man. Jimi Hendrix is like an idol of mine. Yeah. That's the only reason I picked up a guitar. Like I ain't good at it or nothing. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. But when I listen to Jimi Hendrix and I'm fucking with my guitar, you can't tell me shit. Jimmy is. I hate that. I'm sorry. I feel like they took him out because the influence and the impact he was not only impacting black people, but the impact he had on white people. He was changing people's minds, making them look, open their eyes. Jimi Hendrix. But you know, we all, you know, a lot of times we can become weak. A lot of us become weak with power, and we can be influenced, and I think they took Jimmy out. That's just my YouTube fair use. Just my opinion.
Fuck your fair use, nigga. That's my fucking fact. I know y'all niggas took him out, man.
Yeah.
Shit out of here, man. You ain't gonna tell me nothing different, cause no way in the hell you gonna tell me him. I forgot the white girl name that the white
Amy
girl,
Winehouse.
somebody else. They was on. What the fuck was her name? Jones something. I know I'm not.
I know
they was a part of the 27 Club, yeah. Part of the 27 Club. They all died at age 27 from mysterious, either quote unquote overdosing or whatever, but all of them was speaking some facts about some shit that's going on in this industry or that was going on. They was trying, and them niggas took them out. I ain't taking no, that's my fucking view, and that's not my opinion. That's my fact. I know for a fact y'all took niggas out. Anybody speaking too close or had that much of an impact, you was getting rid of them. Look what you did to Bob Marley. Bob Marley damn near had y'all lungs. You ain't gonna tell me that it was this cancer that killed that man. Nah, y'all probably did something to his ass too. Knowing the influence he had, because he already let it be known, like, what you mean rich? Like, worldly things don't make you rich. You got life. That's you rich already. Always take out the main ones in particular that they know to get too close to the truth. Like I said, it don't matter what creed you are, because look, George Carlin was probably the only one that scathed all of that shit in Hollywood, even though he was telling everything to the fucking truth, even down to the politics that's going on with the government. Like, it was just some people that they knew they couldn't really get reach on, even though they thought they could. They protected God. Once one, I'm not fearing nothing bad upstairs, that should tell you something. Nothing you say or do is going to stop them from speaking the truth.
Yeah, that George Carlin, that dude. I mean, I was listening to some of his old stuff, and I'm like, damn, why wasn't I hip to him when I was younger? But he was speaking facts, bro. And then people like that. But see, some people you can't kill them, bro. You got to make them look crazy, like they did with Mike. Well, they did with Mike.
But Mike wasn't looking that crazy. Look. Mike wasn't looking that crazy when he almost fucking ended up leaving, owning half of his masters plus the fucking record label and something else. They took him out. Oh, this nigga ain't gonna be able to lead a game like this. He about to lead a game and he about to nah. Hold the fuck up. Nah, we can't have that.
He got the Beatles catalog. Yeah.
He had everybody catalog from that time era that was. Because I think at one point all of them was under the same damn record label. At one point, all of them was damn near the Motown. Virgin in Motown. So shit, he had everybody catalog if he wanted. Like shoot, he had everything he could have had plus his own music. You know what they do? Nah, we ain't gonna let this nigga own shit. We got to get rid of him.
And see, I don't even understand how we was treated back in the days while we even give these people power of our artistic when we make music. I don't see why we give them power. But you're right, Mo. Elvis Presley, he was fake. He stole everybody's music. He stole music from Lil Richie. He stole music from Chuck Berry. It was two more artists he stole music from. But yeah, Elvis.
They already let it be known. They let that shit be known off the rip. Because one of them songs was a Chuck Berry song. If they wouldn't have fucking exposed that shit, they would have thought, oh, Elvis was the greatest. No, the fuck he wasn't.
No, he wasn't. And even the style, his style was Chuck Berry's style. His dance moves, all that shit. With the guitar, he stole Chuck Berry's old style. But that's what they did back in the day. They still do it today. You know, they culture vultures. It is what it is. But we keep putting them in position for them to do it to us. That's the thing about I already said it before. We just too understanding and too forgiving. For some reason we can't do that with one another, but we can do it with everybody else. That shit crazy to me. How we can be understanding and forgiving to other cultures and races, but we can't be understanding and forgiving to one another. Not all of us, because a lot of us are, you know, but Yeah, we got to work on that because that's one of the things that's keeping us separated from one another. Is us being understanding and forgiving. Janis Joplin. Yeah, Jimmy was left-handed playing a right-handed guitar. Yeah,
Yeah,
Jimmy was
that's
the
Mo got the name right. That's who it was. I was tripping. Janis Joplin. It was Janis Joplin, fucking Jimi Hendrix, and it was another one that Kurt Cobain,
Kurt
the
Cobain.
27 Club.
Don't forget
27
Amy
Club.
Winehouse, bro. And I say no. I like the Amy Winehouse. I don't care what nobody say. I liked it that way, lady. She
Yeah,
was
but
making some hits,
but
bro.
look,
She
she
had
came,
that soul.
she did, but she came later on. And you know what? I honestly think some of it was because she really had a problem that she was fighting. And everybody thought that song was fake. No, she was telling your asses, like, nigga, she ain't going to rehab. Like, this is what she planned on doing. This
Baby,
was
go
what she was
to
going to continue to
rehab.
do.
And I said, no.
But I also believe, too, it was just one or two interviews that she had prior to her passing away. She was speaking on some shit, too.
Yeah,
And then I
she
thought
was.
about it, too. When she passed away, look who popped up in the reigns, Lady Gaga. Like,
Yeah,
once she passed away, it was Lady Gaga or somebody else that just rose to the top because they was literally behind Amy Winehouse, in my opinion. Amy
yeah.
Winehouse had that shit on. I was like, that's first we got a girl coming from West Bubblefuck that got the rap game in a frenzy right now. They're like, oh shit, we like this song. That and the other
Yeah.
song that she had, I was like, oh shit, she got some shit.
Yeah, she wasn't taking shit. She was just gonna be herself. She didn't care about the fame or the fortune. She just wanted to make her music and get high. But Uncle L, hey, I felt the same way with New Edition and New Kids on the Block.
Yeah. But you knew that was gonna happen, though. Every time it come to us bringing a group together, but see, this was something that they've been doing even back in the day. Because if you watch, not even just, we know some of the Temptation movie was kind of plagiarized a little bit, not too much of it though. Even with the Five Heartbeats, they always showed you, even in movies like that, they showed you how it was back into to a degree. They wouldn't cross over to us, but they wanted us to cross over so badly. And then a lot of times they would jack our song and try to, well, we're going to have this group sing this. How you going to try to take my music and give it to somebody else that don't even fit the damn demographic? You bugging. Like, so it goes to show you, shoot.
I got Miss Eve in the building. What's up, Miss Eve? I'm blessed. Look, I got Monique. I got S Ford. I got Miss Eve in the building. Appreciate you coming through.
Oh, snap. There go the Sugar Snap crew. There we go. Oh, Sugar Snaps.
Hey, man, I enjoy going on Instagram because Miss Eve posts a lot of beautiful pictures. Truly beautiful woman. I appreciate that, Miss Eve, for, giving us joy. I appreciate that.
Nah, but like I said, I laugh at certain things because when you put two and two together, a lot of times it don't take a rocket scientist to put two and two together. Anything that sounds illogical, most likely 9 out of 10 is, but in their opinion, no, not logical when you try to lie to the masses. It ain't logical when you're gonna sit here and try to make it seem like people are crazy when they telling the truth. Like everybody was laughing to a degree. I go back to that Chappelle interview when he was talking about the Martin situation. He said, what would make a man that's so strong and this, that, and the third run down the block saying that they trying to kill him? Yep. He said, but it's the truth because when that shit happened, I was thinking about the whole Martin situation. I said, hold the fuck up. Now I know Martin is crazy, but that nigga ain't that damn crazy to be running down no street naked talking about they killing me or they trying to kill me. That goes to show you probably some shit. And 9 out of 10, they probably wanted to do something extra. You already done did the dress shit, nigga. We might need you to do something else. That nigga probably said, hell no, and never know what the fuck happened. They try to promote a lot of that shit.
What's that Will Smith movie, the first movie he was in? They tried to get him to do the Will Smith.
6 Degrees of Separation? I think it was.
Yeah. Hey, check this out. Hey, Monique, you remember that movie Nightcrawler? That's what TMZ remind me of. when the reporters start doing the crimes and was first on the scene and reported.
Yeah.
That's what that TMZ, because that shit just weird how they everywhere, bro. Right when the shit happened. That shit weird, bro.
Them niggas be on speed dial, like a lot of them niggas. They be on speed dial because what better way to, you know, what if this is what we gonna do to get a distraction to the people? Best way to do it. So this way they can see that the news is legit. But sometimes the shit, they be trying to already concoct something that don't even be true. Like when the first time they said DMX died, I was like, DMX is just in the hospital. That nigga is not dead. Like, I don't know why would y'all even say that shit. Like, and I kind of feel like that was the gateway to like, yeah, all right. We got some people already thinking he dead. Let's just go with this story. But then, you know, like I said, they always try to conjure up something sometimes. And sometimes they don't even fully get that shit conjured up the right way. So now you already know you done kind of woke some people up. Like, wait a minute. You just said this 2 minutes ago. Now you telling me this? Hold up. You been telling me this for almost a week now. And now the last 2 minutes, this is what you telling me? This is what really happened? Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, my son just woke up again. He ready. He telling me to go to bed. So I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, that thing one is requesting my presence. So I appreciate everybody coming to rock out with me. Greatly appreciate it. I really do. Y'all came and spent time and listened to me rant. Nate, you know, it's always a blessing when you hit the panel, brother. But I'm gonna end this live, and tomorrow I think I'm gonna do the video. I'm gonna hit another universal principle that we can utilize in everyday life. But appreciate y'all. If y'all ain't hit the like, hit that for me. And if y'all new, hit the subscribe. You got any closing words, Nate?
No closing words for those who didn't sub up to the backup channel. I'm about to test my live out to make sure I could go live. So I'm about to test my backup page up. That's if y'all still up. I'm popping my shit today.
Yeah, it's 4:11 here. It's 4:11. So I think I'm an hour ahead of you as for it.
Platty, fuck your damn kangaroos and your heat wave, girl.
Well, yeah, if I appreciate y'all coming to rock with me. I really do.
No doubt, bro. You already.
Hey, y'all have a good one, man. Thank y'all tomorrow. I don't even know what the damn thing is to turn it on. Okay, there we go. Come on.